and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. And as you're driving in the car, I want you to just try and say the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show as fast as possible. So it's just a little challenge for y'all as y'all are driving and going to watch some games on Friday. But I want to go ahead and look at the Class 3A and Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. And so number 1, Bismarck will have a bye this week, and they will play the winner of Perryville and Atkins. Number 2, Prescott will be at home versus Quitman. Number 3, Fordyce will be at home versus Hoxie. Number 4, Boonville will be at home versus Magnet Cove. And number 5, Newport will be at home versus McGee. In the Class 3A, there have been a lot of good teams, a lot of teams that have won the state championship in years past in this top 5. Earlier this week, I got to sit down with Osceola High School head coach Robert Hooks. So let's go ahead and listen to this interview. Hi, and welcome back to the Arkansas Brighter Futures 529 studio line. Joining me today is Coach Robert Hooks from Osceola High School. How are you today, Coach?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really good, Coach, and I want to talk about some Seminole football. So I just have a couple questions for you, Coach. What does the playoffs mean to Osceola football and to the city?
That's an expectation. You always expect to make the playoffs, and not only make the playoffs, but you expect it to go in as a 1 or a 2 seed. They will accept a 2 seed, but Osceola, traditional Osceola football, they expect you to be the 1. To play championship football. That's the expectation here for us as coaches, as a team, and the community.
Yes, sir. Well, it's really cool to hear how high of a standard y'all have, and congratulations again on really winning the conference. The 1 seed is huge moving into the playoffs and staying undefeated in conference, and your defense has held opponents to very little scoring. Talk about how important that is for heading into playoff football.
Anytime you can have momentum like that, it's always good, but you also, have to keep them reeled in to not overlook an opponent. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that, of just trying to be 1-0 the next week, and we've had a very good day yesterday. So I think our focus level is we're starting to get the focus that we need in order to make a run.
Yes, sir. With Coach playing center point this week in the first round of the playoffs, how are the Seminoles getting ready for this game?
Well, of course, you pop on the film there. Of course, you see they're well coached, play really, really hard, and they're not going to beat themselves. They're going to make you earn it. So, and offensively, a big buck sweep team can actually pass the ball, do a really good job of getting the ball to different receivers, and on defense, they're going to get after you, man. We got them 88% blitz, so with linemen, our linemen are going to have to make sure that they have their head on the swivel this week, and a hard team to prepare for. So we have our hands full first round.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, your road to the Rock starts now. You won the conference championship. Don't want to look too far ahead, but working towards a state championship. Is that just the mindset going from week to week? You're playing for something big week to week. Yes,
sir. No doubt about it. Again, just been 1-0 each week, and not letting it get too big for you. Not letting any game be more than what it is. And I think over the course of the season, we've done that week to week. And just hope that we can continue to do it and then stay healthy.
Moving on to Class 2A, and Cooper, just like the higher classifications will be entertaining, so will Classes 3A and 2A. So let's hop right into 2A. Number 1, Carlisle will be at home versus Hector. Number 2, Conway Christian will be at home versus Hazen. Number 3, East Poinsett County will host Gurdon. Number 4, Desark will be at home versus Mineral Springs. And number 5, Mount Ida will travel to Bearden. Well, join us after this break as we look at some games to watch and also introduce the Stevens Inc. Big Game of the Week.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
One automobile is the undisputed classic, the BMW 530i xDrive. Saracen Casino is giving the ultimate driving machine to one lucky player. Play all November at Saracen and score entries into the drawing for your chance to drive home in an exciting BMW 530i xDrive from BMW of Little Rock and Saracen Casino. At 40 minutes from Central Arkansas, Saracen is Arkansas's closest place to play.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. Now we are going to talk about some big games to watch this week, and we just looked at Rex's Road to the Rock rankings in the past, couple minutes that we've been on air here. But Kendall, I want to look at some big games to watch this week. I want to look at the Class 4A, and personally, I'm going to physically be at the Arkadelphia game versus Ozark, and this should be a really good physical game, Kendall.
Man, that will be a good game on Friday night. And then moving on to Class 7A, Little Rock Christian and PA. There's their first year in 7A, and then their first year in the 7A playoffs. So we'll see how those two teams shake out in the end.
That's right, and I want to look also at Lake Hamilton and Jonesboro. It's going to be a good game as well. But Rogers and Little Rock Southwest, we got to hear an interview earlier. First time in the playoffs. Obviously, we got to give them some props. It's a big game for them as they're going to be traveling to Rogers this week.
Absolutely, and Cooper. Now I want to introduce our Stephen Zink. big game of the week, our Stevens Inc. big game of the week, is Camden Fairview going against Harding Academy. Camden Fairview will travel to Searcy, Arkansas to take on Harding Academy. Cooper, it'll be a real fun game. Both those teams are pretty even. Again, we'll see how this one plays out.
That's right. They're both sitting at a 7-3 record. Camden Fairview, obviously a very physical team. Harding Academy knows how to do it all. So join us back next week as we look at Rex's Road to the Rock rankings and the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. That'll wrap up this week's edition of the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. We hope you enjoyed our program, and be sure to tune in at 10 o'clock for the Simmons Bank Friday Night Scoreboard Show on this station. From 10 to midnight, Rex Nelson and Richard Atkinson will give you the latest scores and updates from around the state, as well as the newest Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, brought to you by the Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Arkansas State University, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas Brighter Futures 529, Arkansas Delta Byways, Lyon College, Baptist Health, Stevens Inc., Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, Saracen Casino, UAMS, Arkansas Capital, Visit Hot Springs, Simmons Bank, Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce, Lexicon, Henderson State University, Arkansas Blue Cross Blue Shield, and the University of Central Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show is a production of the Washita Sports Digital Network at Washita Baptist University. The producer is OSDN Senior Jalen Davis. For my co-host and OSDN Senior Kendall Givens, I'm Cooper Darr, a sophomore at Washita. Enjoy a great night of high school football, and we invite you to join us again next week for the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton High School football on 101.3 Bob FM. Let's go! Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Craig Miller for the First National Bank pregame show.
It's playoff time in Arkansas, and the Nettleton Raiders are all in. Yellow again, everybody, and welcome to another big week of Nettleton Raider football. Tonight, the Raiders are road warriors. They are on the road here in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas, where we're going to be taking on the 2 seed out of the 5A South, the double tough Lakeside Rams. My name is Craig Miller, and I'm going to be your host for tonight's festivities. My tag team partner is Nettleton High School Executive Principal, Mr. Coach Rashad Sims. Mr. Sims, the Raiders are coming into tonight's game on a high after beating Wynn last week. That's got to be a good thing.
That is a great thing. That's a great thing, Craig. Hopefully keep that high on tonight and play fast early.
With last week's win, the Raiders secured the 3 seed out of the 5A East. They finished the season 7-3, 5-2 in conference. Kind of a quick rundown of the season. They defeated the Truman Wildcats 27-20 in their first game of the season. And Coach Sims, we were talking just a few minutes ago. There's a big difference between the team that played Wynn last Friday night and that team we saw play Truman in the first week of the season.
A huge difference, Craig. Totally 2 different teams.
That's a testament to the coaching staff, testament to these young men. They've gotten better every single week. But we squeaked past Truman in week 1, and then they lost a heartbreaker at BB in was actually week 1, the second game of the season. The Raiders then reeled off 5 straight wins. They beat Blytheville, Batesville, Brooklyn, Paragould, and Greene County Tech. And then they entered the tough portion of their schedule. They lost 2 straight games. They lost to Harding Academy 37-14. That was the worst. That was the low point of the season, the worst beating of the season. And then they lost a very tight game to Valley View 28-20. But last week they finished the season strong with a big 35-7 victory over the Delta Swarm, the Wynn Yellow Jackets. It was the biggest win over Wynn in school history, and it was the first time in school history the Raiders ever beat the Yellow Jackets at Raider Field. It was just a magical night last Friday night.
That was a great night last Friday night.
As for our opponents, you got a little history here at Lakeside, don't you, Coach Sims? What is your connection with the coaching staff and the crew here at Lakeside?
Man, I've coached against Lakeside 2 years while I was at Magnolia. Jared McBride was the coach then. His brother now is on the staff, Jeff McBride, who was my head coach my senior year in high school at Lafayette County. Coach Rockwell's doing a great job with this team here. He's taken over. He was the former DC, and I know him. And Coach Reynolds is the DC now that he brought from North Little Rock, sorry. Just a great staff, great guys. Tough conference in the South here. I've been a part of it at Magnolia for 2 years, and Lakeside was always a tough test. You know, the thing around the South is if you can stop power and counter, you have a chance against Lakeside.
Well, they have had a really good season. Raider Nation, we're not going to sit up here and lie to you. This is going to be a tough challenge for the Raiders tonight. Lakeside is an excellent football team. They finished their regular season with an 8-2 record. Let me kind of run that down for you real quick. They started the season with an impressive 34-29 win over Lake Hamilton. Now, Lake Hamilton, that's an elite program. In fact, they beat Shiloh Christian a couple of weeks back.
Yes, sir.
So the team that we're playing tonight beat a team that beat Shiloh Christian. That says a lot right there to me. And that's also the team, Lake Hamilton is the team that Jonesboro plays tonight. We'll be doing our best to keep up with that game throughout the night. They also have wins over Camden, Fairview, Magnolia, Arkansas High. It's down around your old stomping grounds.
Yes,
the
sir.
area.
Arkansas High is playing Valley View tonight.
That's right. They're in Jonesboro, made the long trip. They beat Hope. They beat DeQueen. They beat Hot Springs. 8 wins on the season. And, boy, they're peaking at the right time, it seems like. They just beat the brakes off of Hot Springs in a crosstown showdown last week. I believe the score was 45-0, I believe. Just a dominant defense and an excellent offense. Get this, Coach. Their 2 losses this year came against Little Rock Parkview and Joe T. Robinson. That's the 2 top-ranked teams in the state of Arkansas. That's the only 2 teams to beat them. And Robinson beat them by just 5 points, 24-19. So this is a double tough opponent tonight, Coach. We got our work cut out for us.
Yes, sir. We're going to have to play good ball from start to finish. We don't have any room for error tonight. Our guys know that. Our coaching staff knows that. Just a matter of playing like we played against Wynn, and we'll be just fine.
Well, we're going to bring all the action to you. About 21 minutes is when kickoff is. I tell you what we're going to do, Gavin. We'll take a 4-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to hear the interview with Coach Stephen Hampton. It's the Raiders. It's the Rams. It's Raider football. It's playoff football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
We welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. We're here with Coach Stephen Hampton for our weekly pregame visit. Coach Hampton, the regular season is over, and it's time for the playoffs. There seems to be a whole lot of excitement right now around your program.
Well, I think so. I think, our kids are excited. We call it Season 3. Everybody's 0-0. But I think there's excitement because of the way that we've played the past, 2 games especially. Seem to be getting better each week, and hopefully that trend continues this Friday.
Well, before we talk about this tonight's game, let's talk about last week's game against Wynn. It was the first time that we ever beat the Yellow Jackets at Raider Field, and it was the largest margin of victory over Wynn in school history. From a historical standpoint, that was a big victory last Friday night.
Man, that was huge. Anytime you can beat Wynn, we haven't done that a lot, in the history of the times that we've played them. But it seems like, the past 5-6 years we've had success and get that first win at home and have Coach Dover doing the play-by-play made it even more special.
No doubt. It was great to have Coach Dover in the studio with me. Hey, let's shout out some of the young men from last Friday night who came up big for you. First play of the game, or at least the first play from scrimmage, the X-Man, Xavier Harrell, took it 70 yards all the way to the crib, as the kids are saying these days. It's a great way to start the game right there.
That was a great way to start it out. We had a little counter play, and it kind of got bottled up on the right side, and Zay bounced it back to the left. Maddox made a good block to kind of get him around the corner, and then it was home free from there. He just got a good block downfield by his receiver, but that was a great way to start the football game.
I know Xavier went down with an injury, and we'll talk more about that later. But, man, what a job Stone Cold Cam Austin did for y'all. 26 carries for 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm glad that Cam decided to come out for the team this year.
Man, there's no doubt. What a great moment for him. First year playing football, I don't think anybody would have envisioned him rushing for 150 yards against Wynn on senior night, himself included. But, you just got to be prepared. You never know when your number's going to be called. And lo and behold, Friday night, his number was called, and he was ready for the moment.
So glad that his brother Nasty Nate, Nathan Young, was able to be there to see it. I know he was very proud of his little brother. Y'all scored 2 times through the air Friday night. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, added to his all-time school record by tossing 2 touchdowns, one to A.D. Blackburn and one to Jordan Simmons. Walk us through both of those plays.
Well, the first one to AD, obviously we like to move him around, just trying to find different ways to get him the ball. Honestly, he's been a weapon for us, and we felt like putting him out wide, just a size advantage against their corner, and Maddox made a good throw, and AD, we felt like probably was a pass interference. The kid tried to grab him, but AD so strong, he was able to just really run through that and go make the play. And then the second one to Simmons, I'd actually just gone down to Coach Wilson before that series, and I told him we were up by 2 scores at the time, and I was like, Clint, hey, we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's be smart, be safe. They got the backup quarterback in. We're controlling the line of scrimmage. He said, well, we're taking a shot right here. I said, okay, well, let's go get it. And lo and behold, Simmons made a great play on the ball and put us up by 3 scores right there.
Yeah, it was one of the best plays Simmons has made this year with the run after the catch and everything. Great play by Jordan. All right, let's talk defense. Your leading tackler from last Friday was Keon Stallings, 12 tackles, 10 of those unassisted. I would say that Keon ended his career at Raider Field, at least in the regular season, with a bang.
Yeah, Keon has had a tremendous career. He's been a great player for us all the way through. And he had an outstanding game of the night. A lot of those tackles, just doing his job. When you're facing the veer, somebody's got to take dive, somebody's got to take quarterback and pitch, and he was a dive player all night, and it seemed like he made the tackle on that fullback every single time, which led to his high numbers.
Philip Hamilton got the start at linebacker last Friday and paid you back with 8 tackles, 3 of them for a loss. That young man has really been a nice addition to your team.
He's been a great addition, and he just seems to be getting better and better, more comfortable. Kid's got great instincts, football instincts. So, he saw him playing stand-up as an outside linebacker for us last week. And he's a guy that we're going to be able to move around, play some outside linebacker, put his hand in the ground, and play a little defensive end. So, we're excited about just what he brings to our defense.
There was one play that I felt was huge for y'all last Friday, and that's the blocked field goal by Isaac Black. Isaac has been a great special teams player this year. He's been great on defense. Heck, he's just a good football player.
He is. He's another one that's had a great career, great season. He's a team captain. Extremely proud of him, been a leader for us, and he seems to come up with plays every week in some capacity, whether it's on special teams, defense, whatever it is. He just seems to rise to the occasion and make plays when we need it most.
We also need to give a shout-out to Mason Wan, 5 for 5 in his PATs last Friday. That was a great game by Mason.
It was. And I think really the whole operation, whether it's, Clark Phillips, the snapper, Josh Wright, the holder, and then Mason obviously kicking the ball through the uprights. I think that whole operation has been outstanding. And, anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you want to be able to take advantage of it because you never know when those points are going to be, crucial down at the end of a close game. So we feel really fortunate to have Mason kicking for us.
With the win, we secured the number 3 seed out of the 5A East, which means we're going on the road tonight to take on the Lakeside Rams. What can you tell us about Lakeside?
Lakeside's a number 2 seed from the South. They're a really good ball club. They're 8-2. Big, physical. They like to run the football. They got a running back that's 215 pounds. They got a left tackle that's 315 pounds that is a Razorback commit. The other offensive tackle's 300 plus, so they like to get in behind those guys and run the football. And then take shots down the field. They got 2 receivers that have, 8+ touchdown catches apiece. So you have to commit so many guys to the box that, they'll raise up and they'll throw a fade ball. And, their guys have been successful going and getting them. So, our number 1 priority is to be able to stop the run. And then offensively, man, they like to blitz. They're 3-4. They like to blitz, stunt. There's going to be guys coming from all different directions, and they like to play man coverage behind it. So there's going to be opportunities, to make some plays. And as my old high school coach said, there's got a chance for the band to be playing if we can just protect and connect on some of those. We got to be able to run the football, pick up those blitzes, stunts, and then throw and catch in one-on-one situations.
Let's get an injury report, Coach. Of course, Xavier Harrell, if you would, tell us about his injury and Cohen Liggins as well.
Yeah, I'll start with Cohen. Last week, he dressed out. Just wasn't 100%. I mean, he was, we wanted him to go through that process, knowing that he wasn't 100%, but go through pregame, see how it responded. The ankle seems to be much better this week, so he should be go. He may not be 100, but he's close. And he wants to play. So we know he's gonna give us a boost at linebacker for sure. Xavier will not be a go for us. He'll be out for sure this week. Just got a hand injury, and so he's ruled out for this week for sure.
With Xavier being out, how are you going to handle the running back situation?
Well, we've got Cam Austin, obviously, who stepped up huge last week, and then Paul Sis will be the number 2, who you saw there at the end of the game, who's gotten carries throughout the year, and then we've got Kamari Harrell, who'll be number 3, who was our 9th grader we've pulled up. And so, he would be kind of an emergency type situation if something happened to those other guys. You got also Fred Atkins, who's played back there some. So we've got some different options that we can go to. But Cam Austin's and Paul Sisk will get the majority of those carries.
Just going to throw this out there. I may have a game of eligibility left from 89 if you get in just a real bind.
Well, if we get in a real tough spot, we may call upon that, but we'll try to, utilize all the options we have before we go to that one, okay?
That's probably smart. Let's talk keys to the game, Coach. What are you going to have to do to beat the Rams tonight?
Number 1, stop the run. Number 44 is a big physical back. We got to be physical right back with him. So that's number 1 priority on defense, and then not give up any big plays in the passing game. They can get some underneath stuff, but we just can't give up the fade ball or whatever big play. And then number 2 on offense, we got to be able to pick up the blitzes and stunts. We don't feel like they've seen a run game quite like ours, so we feel like we have some advantages in that regard. But pick up the stunts, run the football, and then make plays in one-on-one situations. And if we can do that, we're going to have a chance.
Coach, let's go make it happen. Let's go get a playoff win for Raider Nation.
Let's do it. Go Raiders.
Raider pride, brother.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, We're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildren.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
And we welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show, playoff pregame show. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Our First National Bank pregame show, of course, is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first, always. We're about 2 minutes and 35 seconds away from kickoff. Tonight is the Raiders versus the Lakeside Rams in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. Now, at this point in the pregame show, I always like to go over the Raiders' history against their opponents. Coach Sims, that will not take long. This is the first time that we have ever played Lakeside in football.
Okay.
So we are 0-0 against the Rams. We ain't ever been beat against the Rams.
Somebody gets their first dub tonight.
That's right. Let's hope it's the Raiders. I also like to, at this point in the pregame show, I like to go over the common opponents and compare scores, even though most coaches will tell me, don't be comparing scores. Everybody matches up different. I still like to do it. That's just something I enjoy doing. But the common opponents, none.
Oh, man, that didn't take long either, did it?
Did not take long. No history, no common opponents. Coach, it's hard to make much of a prediction tonight. But looking at Lakeside's record, and given that their only 2 losses have come against the top 2 teams in the state, we definitely have our work cut out for us tonight. Coach, I know you have scouted this team. You know this conference well, and you feel pretty optimistic the Raiders got a good chance tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel, on offense, they'll give it up. We gotta go get it. Defensively, we got to step up, stop the run, make them one-dimensional, make them do what they don't want to do, which is throw the ball. They got a heck of a back.
Well, we're going to get this thing started a little bit early. I got 6:58 on my timepiece on my wrist, and that's Mason Wan just teeing it up, and we're going to have some high school tackle football. So glad to have you joining us, Craig Miller and Rashad Sims. It's a beautiful night in Hot Springs, full moon, clear, 57 degrees, perfect night for high school football. Mason boots it. It is fielded at the 20-yard line by the Rams, and he is knocked down. Xavier Jones in on the stop for the Raiders. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams at about the 27-yard line, and we got a injured Ram already.
Look like number 18.
Yeah, number 18, that's Ryan Ballard, one of their star wide receivers. Maybe a cramp. He's running off the field and on his own power. That's good news, and we sure hope that young man is all right. This high-powered Ram offense averaging over 40 points a game. Their quarterback, Wally Walcott, and their stud running back is number 44, Grady Ullman. That's who's in the backfield. They're running the spread formation, shotgun. They're going to pass on 1st down, complete on the far side.
Hang on.
Breaks at 1 tackle, but plenty of Nettleton Raiders over there to help clean it up, including Isaac Black. After the play, it's a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Just a little quick pass, and something tells me that's the coaches like to give their quarterback a little confidence with throws like that.
That right there, or maybe lack of trust in the protection. Who knows, Craig? But, hey, we'll take something short. We'll take the short throws. Nothing over the top.
2nd and 5 for the Rams from their own 32-yard line. Walcott gives to Ullman.
Good tackle there by
Philip Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
Philip Hamilton hit him at the line of scrimmage, threw him down. Going to be a gain of maybe a couple of yards.
There,
yep, we'll call it 3rd down and 3. Right out the gate, here's a big 3rd down opportunity for the Raiders to make a stop.
Watch the ball. Ball is the key right here, Craig.
Big Jamarcus Johnson, the nose guard, right over the football, a little bit to the left of center now. 3 receivers spread out wide to the left. They pass to one of them, number 10. He catches it, has the 1st down, and he's across the 41-yard line before he's brought down by Isaac Black and Torrance Spinks. Move the chains. They gained about 7 on the play. It'll be 1st down for the Rams.
Another quick pass there, Craig. We got to get off the blocks out here on the edge.
This Lakeside team, their rushing attack is vaunted. They got a very good offensive line and a running back who's run for over 1,800 yards, but they've been pass heavy so far. Ullman, he gets another run and trying right tackle. He is brought down by Jamarcus Johnson. Good tackle by Jamarcus, also in on the stop, Philip Hamilton. And Cohen Liggins making his triumphant return to the Raiders. Good job by 3 white jerseys. That's a tackle for a loss. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
It's good to see Cohen back out on the field. I wasn't sure if we're going to get him back this year.
Yeah, he had a bad ankle sprain in the Harding Academy game.
Yes, sir.
But he's back, and he is thrilled to be there. You can tell that's a young man that loves playing football, and he is glad to be back. 2nd down and 11 for the Rams. Trips left. Ullman in the backfield with Walcott. Walcott to pass. Near flat, complete. And he is tackled by Xavier Johnson.
Good pursuit.
Yeah, big play there by Xavier. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Rams after a gain of about 3. We'll call it 3rd down and 8.
Probably something quick here again.
Rams quick to the line of scrimmage. They got 3 receivers spread out wide to the right. Ullman in the backfield with Walcott. Hard count, and I believe they might have got us.
On this side here.
Yep, so that'll be 5 free yards. 3rd down and 8. Will turn into 3rd down and 3, which is much more favorable for this Lakeside offense. And
they don't need no help. We got to play error-free.
So it'll be a 3rd down and a long 3 for the Rams. The ball is at their own 49-yard line. It's the part of the field where you got to figure, depending on the play here, depending on if we get a tackle for a loss, probably going to be 4-down territory. 2 receivers spread out wide to the right. Walcott gives it to the running back. Ullman bounces out right side. He's tackled in the backfield by Philip Hamilton.
Philip Hamilton, big play there.
Tackle for a loss. It's going to be 4th down and 4. We'll see if they decide to punt or if they try to go for it as the ball is at the 48-yard line.
Look like they're going to try to go for it.
To the 15-yard line, that's where it's downed. So the Raider defense holds, and it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from the 15. We've lost our radio audience. We're working hard to get them back on. Oh, boy. The Raider offense out on the field. Maddox Hampton, the all-state quarterback, who owns numerous state records from the gun. He's going to pass on 1st down. Looking downfield under pressure, throws it, just gets rid of it. And, Coach, we may have a grounding penalty there.
Nobody was in the area.
He was trying to avoid the sack. And as he was under duress. Yeah, so it'll be intentional grounding to call against the Raiders. They'll back it up. That should be a loss of down as well. It's going to be 2nd down for the Raiders and 20 The ball is back at about the 5-yard line. Second down and 20 from the 4. Maddox Hampton, he's in the shotgun. He's standing right at the goal line. He's got Stone Cold Cam Austin in the backfield with him. This Raider offense hung 35 points on the Delta Swarm, the Wing Yellow Jackets, last week. They give the ball to Cam Austin. He is trying the left side of the line of scrimmage. Not much doing there. He might have gained a yard or two. It'll be third down and about 18 for the Raiders. 6:50 to play here in the first quarter. We're scoreless, 0-0. The Raider defense stopped Lakeside on their first drive, forced a punt. Lakeside trying to return the favor. It is third down and 18. Definite passing down for the Raiders. Mad Dog drops straight back, looking downfield for Jordan Simmons is intercepted at the 30-yard line by Lakeside, I should say, and he returns it inside the 5-yard line before he is run out of bounds. So interception and a nice return by number 20. That's Cordarius Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Gives Lakeside, not Lake City. Lake City doesn't have a football team yet.
No,
it's Lakeside. They have first and goal from inside the Raider 5-yard line.
I was
trying to hit Jordan.
Trying to hit Jordan across the middle, looking like there, and the safety was playing middle deep.
They had it
just
played
playing
well.
Center field, basically, is all he was doing. And he caught the pop fly.
Very good play. It's first and goal from the 4 for Lakeside. Walcott, Oman in the backfield. Figure they hand it to number 44. They do. Running right up the middle. He is hit.
Wall.
Yep, by
Good job,
Jamarcus Johnson. Cohen Liggins with the backup, and no gain on the play. It'll be second down and 4. Good tackle by Jamarcus.
Yes, sir.
Talking about Jamarcus Johnson, you remember the first game of the season, he made a game-saving tackle from the defensive line. He run the running back down, tackled him short of the first down. It saved the game for the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
And he's had that kind of a season, a great season by Jamarcus Johnson. Just over 6 minutes to play, second down and goal from just outside the 3-yard line. Walcott, the quarterback, gives to Oman. Oman is hit in the backfield, and he's hit by Philip Hamilton.
Good job. He's down.
They're going to have to blow the whistle as he stopped short.
Get the young man hurt.
Exactly right. He stopped short of the goal line. Maybe a short gain. It'll be third down and goal. Good job by that Raider defensive line.
Yes, sir. Look like we found some spots in the interior to take advantage of with our big D tackles.
If you're watching on our YouTube stream, we realize it is lagging a little bit. We are running off of our mobile hotspot, and sometimes it does lag. As the game goes on, it seems to do better. Hopefully that'll be the case tonight. Third down and goal from the 4. He's going to pass. Walcott looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Isaac Black.
Yes, sir.
Intercepted as a touchback.
Yes, sir. Touchback. Bring that ball out. Good job.
Isaac Black jumped the route, made the play. Touchback, another big turnover, this time for the Raiders.
Yes,
big
sir.
Play by Isaac.
Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Great play by the defense.
That young man's made those kind of plays all year long,
yes,
Coach.
Sir. Yes, sir.
The pep rally through the hallways today. My man IBS was one of the ones to give me a high five. Mr. Miller, it's game day.
Yes, sir,
He has had a tremendous senior season.
This don't get your juices flowing, Raider Nation. I don't know what does.
A touchdown-saving interception by Isaac Black. The Raiders take over first and 10 from the 20. They give it to Stone Cold Cam Austin running up the chute, and he is stopped after a minimal gain. It's going to be second down and 9 for the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Raiders playing with some fast tempo now, Coach. 2 receivers spread out wide to the left. Jordan Simmons spread out wide to the right. Stone Cold Cam Austin in the backfield with the All-State quarterback, Maddox Hampton. Heavy on the left side, the offensive line. Let's see if they run that way. They do. Cam Austin.
And we didn't block nobody.
Yeah, hit in the backfield. That's going to be a Tackle for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 20.
Great play design, but we got to block up front, guys. That was that was a little wrinkle Clint threw in for the playoffs. That was an awesome look. Got to get a hat on a hat.
It's actually 3rd down and 9 for the Raiders. 2 receivers spread out wide to the left. One, that's Cam Bobo, wide to the other direction. Maddox Hampton, pass is complete.
Hey, get a feel.
At the 30-yard line,
job.
1st down for the Raiders. That's right said.
Fred
Adkins.
Good job. Good throw. Good protection. Good ball. Good route. Good run after catch.
Right said Fred. One of our seniors and another of these outstanding young men on this Raider football team comes up big for the Raiders. Good pass by the Mad Dog and a good catch by Right Said Fred. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Right Said Fred and Austin. They give to Cam Austin. Boy, he is just hammered. Going to be a tackle for a loss, and that defensive line for Lake Hamilton is imposing their will upon us.
Lakeside, correct. Lakeside.
What did I say?
Lake Hamilton. That's who Jonesboro got.
They've
been Lake City tonight, and now they're Lake Hamilton. Oh my!
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's Lakeside. That's who we're playing. Not Lake City. Not Lake Hamilton. Lakeside. Keep me straight, Coach. 2nd down and 12 for the Raiders. Right said Fred in motion. They pass to Right said Fred. He hauls it in. Struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage, and I believe he might have gained a yard. In any event, it's going to be beyond the sticks on 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Plays like this, Coach, I always look for number 4, Jordan Simmons.
Yes, sir.
He's our number 1 receiver, our deep threat. He's spread out wide to the right. Nettleton moving left to right on your radio dial.
They're playing 8 yards off of him, so they know.
He is near sideline. 3rd and 12 for the Raiders. The Mad Dog drops straight back. Good protection. Rolling to his right, looking to run it. He is going to run it. He's across the 40, and he makes a business decision, steps out of bounds before he gets hammered. Short of the 1st down by a couple of yards.
Opportunity to flip the field here, correct.
Gain of about 10. It'll be 4th down and 2, and you're right, Coach. They probably will send the punting team out and try to win this field position game.
Yes, sir. Not put our defense in another short field. Defense has stepped up, but we need to make Lakeside drive the field.
2:16 to play in the 1st quarter. We're scoreless here at Lakeside High School. Beautiful campus, very friendly folks. They've been so hospitable and accommodating. Beautiful night here. High school football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
O'Neal,
we may
got
have
the
a
first
penalty.
down.
We may have it. There's a flag on the play, and it looks like it's offsides against Lakeside.
In the neutral zone.
How about that?
Too many men. Too many men on defense.
Illegal participation.
They got 13.
Yep, illegal participation. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That's what they get for cheating.
Yeah.
That's what they get for cheating.
Trying to have too many on the field.
So they're going to move the chains, and the Raiders are going to get a fresh set of downs.
That'll get somebody chewed out.
That sure will. So far, the Raiders have benefited from an interception by Isaac Black, from a penalty by Lakeside. See if they can't take advantage. They give to Stone Cold Cam Austin. He's hit in the backfield once again. How many times have I said that already? Tackle for a loss. It's going to be a 2nd down and 12.
We can't keep playing behind the chains, Craig. We got to get something, some kind of push. But I like that Clint's not going away from the run. That's awesome. Just stick to it. He'll pop one in a minute.
Well, Lakeside defensive line, they are a force.
Yes, sir. Good teams. Two good teams are battling it out.
Well, you look at their scores. They have been stingy defensively all year long. 2nd down and 12 for the Raiders. Fred in motion, a pass complete to Jordan Simmons over the middle. He's got the 1st down.
Good job, good route.
Gain of about 15. Move the chains. We're in Lakeside territory, down to the Lakeside 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Raiders. It's 1st and 10.
Good ball by Mad Dog there, too.
He has the poise of a 3-year starter. Loaded backfield. They give to Stone Cold Cam Austin. Fumbles the ball. It's a fumble. Loose ball, and it looks like Lakeside has it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so we coughed it up, and that's the 2nd turnover of the game. It's recovered by number 3, Zach Haywood. And it will be 1st and 10, Lakeside.
Just like a punt, Craig. We were punting right there. That was a punt right there.
He did fumble it forward.
Yep.
For several yards. So it'll be 1st and 10, Lakeside from their own 31-yard line. We apologize for the lagging that's going on the YouTube. We are running off our mobile hotspot, and it's often not the best. Wonderful school, very nice people, but they don't have internet in their press box. That's one thing I'll say about Nettleton. We have excellent internet in our press box. The Raider home games, they look sharp. So we're going to be lagging all night probably. We apologize for that. I know that's aggravating at home. We do the best we can with the situation that we're in. Quarterback dropping back to pass, throwing over the middle is incomplete. Incomplete on the coverage for the Raiders, Kylan Hendricks and Isaac Black. 2nd down and 10.
Yes, sir. Got a break there. He caught that. He'd been in stride. Hit it to the end zone, Craig.
Yep.
I believe so.
I believe that would have been a house call. 2nd down and 10 for Lakeside. The clock is at 1:07. The incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:07. We're scoreless here at Lakeside High School, first round of the 5A state playoffs. Their quarterback wears number 9. His name is Wally Walcott. That's one of the best names I've ever heard in my life. Walcott gives it to their running back, Oman. He busts through, and he may be going to the house, and he is.
We tripped over each other.
Walcott, do you see any flags? There is a flag right here on the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 69-yard touchdown run by Oman, but there is a flag on the play. It's laying about the 44-yard line. This may be coming back. Yep, the penalty is against Lakeside, so they're going to be bringing it back. And that's good news, Raider Nation.
Yes, it is. Told you AAA assigns them. Oh. What did he call?
Actually, they're waving the flag off now. My goodness.
Wow.
I've never seen that. They waved the flag off and call it a touchdown.
Wow.
So, a 71-yard touchdown run puts Lakeside up 6-0.
That was a good run by that kid, but man, I'd like an explanation on that one.
Yeah,
I just saw him pick it up and wave it off. He didn't say what. I mean, we can't hear from up here, so.
He gave the preliminary indication even that it was against Lakeside. Okay. The crowd was booing, and they were bringing it back. Then all of a sudden, the white hat waves it off. Tough break for the Raiders. Not sure exactly what happened there, but it is, in any event, the touchdown stands. A 71-yard touchdown run by Ullman. They're going to try to kick the PAT, and it is
by number 17, Luke Viscardes.
That young man has got a strong leg. He booted that one probably about 30 yards through the uprights. It's 7-0 Lakeside with 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save. Tucker's Appliance.
Playoff football, Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network, 101.3 Bob FM. So glad to have you hanging out with us on a Friday night. The score with 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter is Lakeside 7, Nettleton 0. Number 44, his name is Grady Ullman. He has ran for nearly 2,000 yards this year. And he just put Lakeside up 7-0. Jeremiah Jackson on the return for the Raiders. A heck of a run back all the way to the 38-yard line. Fielded at about the 10. That's going to be about a 30-yard return by Jeremiah. Double J puts Nettleton with good field position. It'll be 1st and 10 from looks like the 38.
38-yard line, Craig. Good wall set up, good return. He saw the wall and he hit it.
I would like an explanation what happened on that touchdown run. They threw a flag, and they gave the preliminary indication holding against Lakeside, but then all of a sudden they waved it off. No explanation. But you can't cry over spilt milk.
That's it.
It's already happened. Let's keep on playing. Plenty of game to go. Raiders down 7-0. We're still in the first quarter. Just 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Maddox Hampton back to work. Stone Cold Cam Austin. Man, what a game he had last week against Wynn. 150 yards. Xavier Harrell out for the season with a broken hand. We miss Xavier, but we got a good running back right there. It's Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, runs the ball himself, gains about 3 yards before he is hammered. That's one reason why the coaches don't like Mad Dog to run it that much. He got hit pretty hard there, Coach.
Yeah, number 56 there. Pretty good-sized fellow, Miles Macon. Drilled Mad Dog right there.
Miles Macon did. Gain of 4, though. He got 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
I think we're going to take the quarter here, Craig, while we're standing around looking.
Yeah, there's 14 seconds, and so we're probably going to let the clock run all the way down. And
hey, good first quarter, I say.
It is. We were victimized by a couple of turnovers, and one of which led to the touchdown. 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second break, have the second quarter whenever we come back. Lakeside 7, Nettleton 0. Heading to the second quarter. Back in 60. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Start of the second quarter. Lakeside with a 7-0 lead over the Raiders. First play from scrimmage in the second quarter, they give to Stone Cold Cam Austin up the middle. Has a couple of yards before he's shoved back and tackled to the ground. It's going to be 3rd down for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Clark Phillips, the center for the Raiders. Man, he's done a good job for us all year long. He straddles the pigskin. Maddox Hampton awaits the snap.
Time out us.
We're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. A 30-second break with 11:26 remaining in the second quarter. Your score is Lakeside 7, Nettleton 0. Back in 30. More Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
The golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro, and sscustomcarts.com.
11:26 to play in the second quarter. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. The score is 7-0. Lakeside with the lead here at the outset of the second quarter. 3rd down for the Raiders. Hampton, play action. A little run pass option. It's complete to Fred Adkins. Fred has the first down. Fumbles the ball. I believe
he should have been down. He should have.
I don't know what they're calling.
He's pointing. I can't see from over here.
Yeah, pass complete. I believe he fumbled it out of bounds, or maybe he's down. In any event, it's going to be a first down for the Raiders. Let's wait for the call.
What are we waiting on? It should be our ball.
The Zebras.
They put our ball down.
Zebras are huddling up.
Just make the call.
We gotta have some kind of call. That's for sure. No indication from the officials, and they're calling the near line judge.
What?
And now then the Lakeside offense is going out.
Wow. Oh wow. I don't know what the call there was, Craig, because
Fred Atkins caught the ball, got the first down, fumbled it, and evidently the call is Lakeside recovered.
Okay.
Evidently that's the call. It took them a long time to get there.
That's what I was trying to wonder, what took so long to get the call.
Because I thought that the ball went out of bounds. I thought that maybe Fred was down. Maybe I'm just thinking optimistically. In any event, it's the third turnover of the game for the Raiders.
Yep.
And it's 7-0. Lakeside takes over. They have a lead, and they take over first and 10.
Here. Come on, get off that block, Xavier.
Wheel route to Oman. Oman is hit by Xavier. That's not Oman. That's number 84. He's tackled by Xavier Johnson. That's number 84 is
Drew Morgan.
Drew Morgan, junior wide receiver, and they're going to move the chains on that one. Good play there. Just a wheel route out of the backfield. And got the first down inside Raider territory. It's 1st and 10 Lakeside from the Raider 43. Lakeside has a 7-0 lead over the Raiders with 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Wally Walcott gives to Oman.
Wrap up. Good
the
job.
Raider defensive line up to the task.
Danny Gary there on the tackle there.
Yep.
Looked like it.
Yep, Danny Gary
yes,
out the hood. Makes the stop. That's a good young man right there.
Yes, he is. Awesome young man.
He brought Oman down, then patted him on the head. Said, good effort. That's good sportsmanship. And that's Danny and his brother both, Destin. That's just outstanding young men.
Yes, sir.
If everybody at school was like Danny Gary, you wouldn't need any assistant principals for discipline.
No, you wouldn't. You're right.
He's as good as they come. 2nd down and 8 for Lakeside. Dropping back to pass is the quarterback, Walcott. And now then he's going to run it up the middle. He's hit by Cohen Ligon. Still on his feet. Powell moving forward. It's a rugby scrum. And he's down to the 30-yard line. That's a first down.
Got a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Yep.
And Jamarcus Johnson a little bit slow getting up for the Raiders. Now he's up. A yellow flag at about the 34-yard line. I'll say this. This has been a rather indecisive refereeing crew. Because the forward motion had stopped, it looked to me like, Coach, but they let him keep on going, and he got
He's not supposed to do that.
8 or 9 more yards after that.
Which I think is why he threw the flag.
And I'm not sure what they're talking about out there right now and what the call is.
Beep, beep, beep. Back it on up. Let's go. Oh, we're going to be here all night dragging these calls out.
The play is.
I gave him this where the
forward progress.
Stopped.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think what happened was somebody blew a whistle, and of course when they blow the whistle, you teach the guys to stop when the whistle blows.
Yep.
So we stopped. That's when he gained the extra yardage. So they got the right call. It took them a little while, but they got there. Hey, they're humans like anybody else.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and,
sir. They are.
They're doing the best they can. I promise you. 2nd down and 7 for Lakeside. They give it to Oman right up the middle.
Good play.
Boy, it is. He is hit by Nettleton's number 72, Demarion Jackson.
Look like we're rotating fresh bodies in, too. 2 in. Somebody else got to go out. There you go.
Yep, Ahmad Hurston trotting to the sideline.
That's simple math. 2 in, 2 out. Let's go.
Miss Jernigan to be proud of you.
Yes, sir.
3rd down and 5 for Lakeside. The ball on the Raider 38-yard line. Lakeside has a 7-0 lead over the Raiders with just over 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Hard count.
We didn't cross the ball. Where?
They throw a flag.
I'm on the line of scrimmage and didn't see nobody break the ball.
The call is offsides against the Raiders, and that's going to make it close to a first down. It was 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, they're going to give it to them.
Yep, they're going to move the chains. So a fresh set of downs after the offsides call, the encroachment call against the Raiders.
That's just us being aggressive. We're getting all the ball we can get, and We may have flinched, and I may have missed it, but I still say get all the ball you can get.
1st and 10 for Lakeside from the Raider 33. Walcott going to pass, incomplete.
That's Drew Morgan on the incompletion there.
Yep. 2nd down and 10.
Flag on the play over there, something going on.
They've not taken any deep shots in this game, Coach. There's just been just a little nickel and dime passes.
Can you see what that flag is?
There is a flag on the far sideline right by the Raider bench.
Yep.
The line judge is over communicating with the man in the white hat. He will in turn look our way and
look like they're walking it back, though.
Tell us what the infraction was. Dead ball. Personal foul against Lakeside. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that will help the Raider cause. Don't know what happened. There might have been a little extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
Maybe some unsportsmanlike conduct. In any event, it's a 15-yard penalty. And holy cow, that takes them all the way back to the Raider 48-yard line, and that's where it's going to be 1st down, and I can't even count how many yards.
25.
2nd down and 25. That's loss of down as well, evidently. 2nd down and 25 for the Rams. That's a break the Raiders needed. Let's see if we can't do something with it. Walcott back to pass. Now he's throwing deep. Far sideline. It is out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. Good job.
Incomplete. Good job by Colin Hendricks over there using the sideline as another defender. That's right. And it'll be 3rd down.
Watch screen here.
And very long. 3rd and 25.
A lot of teams like to screen in this position just to get some of those yards back.
I tell you who's doing a good job for us, and that's Coach Derek Saavedra.
Yes, sir. All the way from West Virginia.
West Virginia. Good young man, and, boy, he's an outstanding young coach.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't look much older than the guys.
No, he doesn't. He played Coastal Carolina, I think he played.
He played collegiately at Coastal Carolina.
His dad's the new manager at the Convocation Center there in
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that right? He's got a brother who's a very good wrestler. Timeout Lakeside. And we will take the timeout with them. 7:36 to play in the 2nd quarter. The score is Lakeside 7, Nettleton 0. Back in 30 seconds to more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
It's a beautiful night in the resort town, the Spa City, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your Nettleton Raiders going toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the state,
yes,
the Lakeside Rams, and they're giving Lakeside all they want right now. 7:36 remaining in the 2nd quarter. The score is Lakeside 7, Nettleton 0. And, Coach, we belong on the field with these
Yes,
this
we
team.
do. Yes, we do. It's a great football atmosphere here, and it's not too big for our players, and we're right in the mix. A couple plays away from being 0-0.
It was a great day at Nettleton, a pep rally through the hallways. Everybody's excited about this football team, the great season that they've had, and they're not done. 3rd down and 25 for Lakeside. Dropping straight back to pass and throwing far sideline. It is complete.
Make the tackle, get him down.
And they get him down well short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and about 6.
They're going to go for it, though.
Yeah, they're in 4-down territory for sure. They gained about 20 on that pass play. I believe that was Cohen Liggins who made the stop over there. 4th down and 7, and they are going for it. Tempo, Lakeside, and they're going
watch ball. Good job.
Hard count. Nettleton held their water that time. 4th down and 7 from the Raider 29-yard line.
Sprint out here.
Dropping back to pass. It is complete at the 21. Hold on. They make the tackle short of the 20, but I believe they got the 1st down,
yes,
Coach.
They did. Just a little flood concept there, out of the gun.
They needed 7 yards. They got 9, and it's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Rams. They lead the Raiders 7-0 with 6:45 to play in the 2nd quarter, and they have it 1st and 10 on the Raider 21-yard line. That would have been a good stop there if we could have gotten it.
Yes, it would have. They got all those yards back.
Well, they sure did. Give them credit. It was 3rd down and 25, and they convert the first down.
Need a big play by our defense here.
1st and 10 from the 20. They give it to Oman. Oman up the middle. He wears number 44. He's tackled by our number 44, Cohen Liggins. It's going to be a gain of about 7 into the red zone of the Raiders. Ball will be marked at about the 15-yard line. 2nd down and a long 3.
Need a tackle for loss right here, Craig. Would be a great play. Or an interception going back the other way.
I'd take another one of them interceptions. Isaac Black.
Just keep her feet this time and head the other direction.
I love it.
Hey, they won't catch us.
I would love it. Something to change the momentum. Right now, Uncle Mo is wearing blue and gold. Lakeside, they hand off to number 44, Oman. He is hit by that guy, Damon Coleman.
Like he got the first down there.
He keeps those legs moving. Boy, he's a tough running back.
Yes, sir.
I believe he's got the first down.
Not by much, but I believe he got it.
Needed 4 yards. He got 5. And it's going to be first
and goal, look like.
Down from the 10, and I believe they'll call it first down and goal. Actually, it may be just outside the 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 from just outside the 10-yard line. Seven to 0. Lakeside with the 1 touchdown lead over the Raiders with just over 5 minutes to play in the first half. They're going to pass. It's complete. Near side to Oman, or actually to number 84.
Drew Morgan there.
Morgan, I always want to call him Oman. He's tackled short of the goal line by Torrance Spinks. It's going to be 2nd down from the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 4.
Speaking of great additions, Torrance Spinks has been a great one too.
No doubt. He's been big for us all year long. Walcott, the quarterback, gives to the big bruising running back, number 44. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeside. A 4-yard plunge, and the score is 13-0.
I think we got something after the play. I think touchdown still stands.
Yeah, personal foul after the play. A personal foul against Lakeside. That's the 2nd personal foul that's been called against the Rams. I assume that will be enforced
on the kickoff.
So the touchdown will stand, and they'll kick the PAT. I watched this kicker in the warm-ups, number 17, Luke Viscardis. He has got a very strong leg. He was booming 45-yard field goals like they were nothing. Got a good kicker here at this Lakeside High School. He is ready to attempt the point after kick. Nearly blocked by Isaac Black, but it's through the uprights. Plenty of leg, and his aim is true. And the score is now Lakeside 14, Nettleton 0 with 4:30 to play in the 2nd quarter. We will be back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Craig Miller and Rashad Sims here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, where the Lakeside NEA Baptist Healthcare for the Next Century. Definitely want to let you know about our great sponsors at NEA Baptist. But it's 14-0 is the score. Lakeside with a 2-touchdown lead over Nettleton here in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. Nettleton, the 3 seed out of the 5A East after defeating the Win Yellow Jackets last week. We are matched up against the 2 seed from the 5A South, the Lakeside Rams. This is the first time in school history that we have ever played the Rams. And Right now they have a 2-score lead.
Oh, yeah, we're fine.
Kick is fielded is caught by Jeremiah Jackson. He spins his way to the 40-yard line. A good return by Jeremiah, and the Raiders are going to have good field position once again. 1st and 10 from the 40, and we got ourselves a little
that's number 28 from Lakeside.
Little altercation here near sideline. I saw a flag fly up. Lakeside has been called for unsportsmanlike conduct 2 times in this game already. Tempers flaring out there for sure.
Well, being a former coach of the South, I'm used to seeing this. Just say that.
This time it's a personal foul against the Raiders.
Both sides.
Personal foul against the Rams. Those penalties will offset. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 40. 3rd personal foul against the Rams. Well, you got young men, you got testosterone, you got adrenaline. That can be a potent mix.
Yes, sir. Especially in Garland County.
Hampton in an empty backfield.
We're fine. We've been here. We've been here.
Gives the Cisco kid, Paul Sisk. And, boy, he's just hammered in the backfield. Going to be a big tackle for a loss. That's number 22 for Lakeside, Joseph Newman, senior linebacker. He hit him and nearly knocked the Cisco kid out of his cleats.
Yes, he did.
Loss of 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 17. Boy, that was a big hit.
Big hit.
Paul Sisk is going to be saying, let's put Cam Austin back in the game. 2nd down. I tell you, this is a tough game, man.
Yes,
Football is a tough game.
Yes,
it's not a contact sport. It's a collision sport, and that was a big-time collision right there.
Looked like a car wreck.
2nd down and 17. Mad Dog back to pass. He's going deep, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. He was trying to hit the deep man, and I think that's Jordan Simmons.
Yes, it is.
But it fell incomplete. Fortunate that was not intercepted. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Raiders, 3rd and 17.
We may have to try to take what they give us here. Everybody knows we like the deep ball with Jordan.
Like the idea.
Yes, sir.
Take a shot, but the Lakeside defense, they were up to the challenge. 3rd down and 17 for Nettleton.
Look like we got trips to the right side there.
Maddox dropping straight back. Throws over the middle, incomplete, intended for Cam Bobo. And it's going to be 4th down and 17. The Raiders will undoubtedly trot the punt team out. 3:27 remaining in the 2nd quarter. If you're just now joining us, the score is Nettleton 14, Lakeside 0. Looking at the comments on our YouTube stream, we realize that our stream is lagging, and we greatly apologize for that. We are at a wonderful school, excellent facilities, just no internet. And so we're running off our hotspot, and it's as good as the Verizon signal. The Verizon signal not that good here at this field. Maddox Hampton gets the punt off. It's a high arching punt that's fielded at the 40-yard line. Fair caught actually at the 40-yard line, and that's where Lakeside will take over 1st and 10.
We got to hold them here, Craig.
Yeah, we don't want them to go up 3 scores.
No, sir.
They have a 14-0 lead.
We get the ball at half.
That's right. We won the coin toss, but we deferred our option to the 2nd half. So we will be receiving the kickoff in the 3rd quarter. Sure would love to receive the kickoff down by only 2 scores or even 1 score if we can get a quick stop and a drive. Don't want to be down 3 scores.
No, sir. Not at all. Not against a team like Lakeside.
Lakeside 8-2 on the season. The only 2 losses they've got come from the top 2 teams in the state. This is a very good football team. Pass complete over the middle. Boy, that was a good throw by Walcott and a good catch by that man again, that Drew Morgan. He's a very good wide receiver.
Kind of reminds me of Drew Morgan to play for the Razorbacks. Maybe some relation.
Maybe. Just good, crisp route, good hands, strong hands to the ball. I mean, that's a good-looking young receiver right there. This quarterback, Wally Walcott, one of the coolest names I've ever heard in my life. He's got some weapons at his disposal. Number 44 being number 1 on that list. He's going to pass again. It's complete to Morgan. There's that man again. He makes one tackler miss, would-be tackler miss, and gets a gain of about 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for Lakeside. He gets out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:43.
Looked like a flag from the far side, maybe holding on them. Not sure yet. Well, the players from Lakeside are looking like it's against them.
Yeah, they're kind of walking backwards. So, yeah, holding against Lakeside. And that'll help the Raiders. So instead of 2nd down and 1, it'll be 1st down and 20.
Yes, sir.
2:43 to play in the second quarter. The score is Lakeside 14, Nettleton 0. Well, I say it'd be 1st and 20. Actually, I guess that's a spot foul. It happened in front of the line of scrimmage. So they marked 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be 1st down and about 16. I want to say a shout out to Alan and Dana Williams. Their son Cooper in town, a great Nettleton Raider from days gone by. Huge supporters of the program, and they are watching us on the live stream. Shout out to the Williams family. They give it to Oman right up the middle. He's got the 1st down, and he is finally brought down by Isaac Black, but not before he makes it all the way down to the 24-yard line of the Raiders. That young man is explosive.
Yes, he is. Looked like we had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, but we let him break. Got to hold him out here, guys. 2 minutes and 26 seconds counting.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 24-yard line, as Coach Sims said, just over 2 minutes to play. Lakeside trying to go up 3 scores before half. Pass complete, near side flats, number 10. He's across the 20, the 15, before he's brought down.
Torrance Spinks on that tackle.
Yep, Torrance Spinks. Also in on the stop is Braylon Green.
Not quite enough for the 1st down.
He's going to be about a yard short. Less than 2 minutes. Clock is at 1:50 and ticking. Lakeside has 2 timeouts. Nettleton desperately needing a stop.
Trips up top.
2nd and 1 from the 15. Walcott hands it to Oman. Running off left tackle. Fights through a couple of would-be tacklers and finally is brought down at the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal for Lakeside. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Now they roll it. Don't have to move all 3 chains, just the yard marker. Clock is rolling at 1:23. Lakeside taking their time. They don't want to leave too much time for the Raider offense. Nettleton will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. Going to pass it near side. It's complete to Morgan. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. 8-yard touchdown strike, 9-yard touchdown strike, and it makes the score 20-0.
That's just a good play by a good quarterback, good receiver. Good football play right there. We gotta give more effort trying to get off the blocks on the edge, and not trying to expect the holding call every time.
So Drew Morgan, who made a couple of big plays on that drive, has made some great catches tonight. He puts the Rams up 20-0 over the Raiders. The kicker out. It's a fake. It's a fake.
Seriously?
They're running the fake, and they get the 2-point conversion. So it's a fake. Number 17 with the 2-point conversion run. He's kicked the ball, got 2 points, and that time he ran the ball in and got 2 points, and that makes the score 22-0. Lakeside with a 3-score lead over the Raiders with 1:06 to play in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds and more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934-0501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Chilly night at Lakeside, but this Lakeside offense has been hot. They have taken a 22-0 lead over the Raiders with 1:06 remaining in the first half. Kick is fielded by the Cisco kid.
Go,
Paul
just
Sisk.
go, Paul, just go.
And Paul runs north and south. You got to give him credit for that. He makes it down to the 30-yard line. That's where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Got to give credit to my friend Trey Sharon. I mentioned last week we need a nickname for Paul Sisk. Trey Sharon sent me a message and said, you need to call him the Cisco Kid. That's got a nice ring to it.
Yes, it does.
Paul Sisk is lined up at running back tonight. He runs the ball back for us on kickoff coverage. And you could bet next year Paul Sisk is going to be a big part of the Nettleton Raider football team. Good young man and a good football player. And evidently there's some kind of flag out there on the field. They're backing it up in the wrong direction, Coach
15
Sims.
yards. No indication yet on what it is.
It's going to be a illegal chop block against the Raiders, it looked like. So 1st and 10 Raiders. They will start this drive from their own 15. A 15-yard penalty. 1:01 remaining here in the second quarter. The Mad Dog dropping straight back. The pass intended for Jordan Simmons is incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. Jordan a little slow to get up over there on the far sideline. Let's hope he's all right. I think he's still on the ground. Coach Hampton over there checking him out. He might have got hurt a little bit on that play. Let's hope Jordan is all right. He was tackled hard out of bounds. He is out of bounds, so the game will go on. They give it to Cam Austin. Cam Austin fumbles. Actually, not a fumble. That's the football. Cam did not fumble. He lost his shoe. I thought that it was the football. He gains about 5 yards. I think that may be the longest run from scrimmage for the Raiders tonight against this double tough Lakeside defense. It'll be 3rd down and 4. And the Raiders will let the clock run. They don't want to.
We got to snap it, though.
Yep, got to snap it. Don't want to give Lakeside any time to extend this 22-0 lead. Hampton gives to Cam Austin. Bounces out left side, and he is wrapped up, his right leg wrapped up, unable to go anywhere. It's going to be a tackle for a loss. It'll be 4th down and about 5 for the Raiders. I think Lakeside will not use a timeout. They're content to just let the clock roll. They're content to go into the halftime with a 22-0 lead. So the buzzer sounds, and that is the end of the second quarter, the end of the first half. Your score, Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. We will take a 7-minute break. And when we come back, we will have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show for you. Hey, while you're waiting, why don't you surf on over to KavanaughCars.com. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. They sponsor the halftime show, which we will have for you in just about 7 minutes. So don't go anywhere, folks. You've tuned in to Raider Football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars.
Bring a vehicle?
Get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
A-State football in the
Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
First Security is about more than great banking. We provide the expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. And the best part? You get it all with local support and friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because better service makes a difference. And we think you deserve it. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta and a 10, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The Mix and Match Special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Life is full of surprises, but your financial future shouldn't be. At First Community Bank's Trust and Wealth Management Department, we specialize in helping you accumulate wealth, manage cash flow, and create a lasting legacy. Our experienced advisors will work with you to develop a personalized plan that aligns with your goals and values, ensuring a secure financial future for you and those that follow. Visit First Community Bank today and start building a brighter tomorrow. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
It's the 5A state playoffs. The Raiders in the first round at beautiful Lakeside High School in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The score is Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. My name is Craig Miller, and I welcome you into the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Hey, Christmas next month. If you didn't know it, Christmas is a month, 10 days away. My birthday is the following month. I know a lot of you looking for things to buy the TMC. Maybe one of those new F-150s at Kavanaugh Ford. I wouldn't mind having that one bit. Or a new Bronco. I would settle for that as well. That's a pretty nice ride. Kavanaugh Auto Group, the proud sponsors of the halftime show. Well, it has been all Lakeside here in the first round of the playoffs. The score is 22-0. Lakeside got off to a good start. Actually, Nettleton went toe-to-toe with the Rams in the first quarter. It was 0-0 through most of the first quarter. Lakeside scored first with 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A 71-yard touchdown run by their outstanding running back, Grady Ullman. This young man has rushed for over 1,800 yards this season. And I guarantee you he's pretty close to 2,000 after his effort in the first half tonight. He has 24 touchdowns, and add 2 to that total, he's got 26 touchdowns now because he scored his second touchdown of the game with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter, a 4-yard run. Made the score 13-0, and their kicker, Luke Viscardis, booted his second PAT, made it 14-0. So 2 touchdowns from their outstanding running back, Grady Ullman, but the second one came with just 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. You may look at the scoreboard and say, well, this is a blowout. Well, it wasn't. It was 7-0 through most of the second quarter. Unfortunately, Lakeside added another one, a quick strike, quick drive with 1:06 remaining in the second quarter. It was punctuated by a 9-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback, who's got one of the coolest names I've ever heard in my life, Wally Walcott. Wally Walcott hit their outstanding receiver, Drew Morgan, on a 9-yard strike. That made the score 20-0. And then they had a little trickery. Instead of kicking the field goal, they ran a 2-point conversion, a fake field goal, and they ran the 2-point conversion in. The kicker did. His name is Luke Viscardis. Luke Viscardis is responsible for 4 of Lakeside's 22 points. That set the score at 22-0 after the 2-point conversion, and that's where we are right now. The Raiders trailing 22-0. We were watching the band from Lakeside, and man, it is just a tremendous performance, beautiful performance. They got a couple of football players who are out there in the band. Love to see that. Couple of guys playing some horns out there. Number 85 and number 72. That is awesome. I'm going to give those guys a shout out. Number 72, Willard Biles. Number 85, Ben Kilgore. Pulling double duty tonight. They're playing football and they're in the band. That is one of the coolest things I've seen this year. I like to see that. God bless the guys and girls in the band. Hey, the Raider band, awesome as well, and they are here tonight. They've been sounding good across the way. And the Raider cheerleaders also made the journey up. They traveled on the bus, the 3.5-hour trip to Lakeside. It was an exciting day at Nettleton. We had a pep rally through the hallways, and the band, the cheerleaders, the football team marching through the hallways, and all the students were lining the halls cheering on this football team. Been a heck of a season for the Raiders. And unless we definitely don't want it to end here tonight at Lakeside, but they have a 22-0 lead at the half. The good news is the Raiders will be getting the ball in the second half. They'll be receiving the opening kickoff at least in the second half. So the Raider offense, which is sputtered, and they've been harmed by the turnover. They have 2 interceptions and a fumble. Actually, one interception and 2 fumbles, 3 turnovers. I know that has definitely helped Lakeside in their cause. But at half, it is 22-0. The Rams with the lead over the Raiders. I tell you what we will do. We will take another 7-minute break. When we come back, we will continue the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Once again, brought to you by Kavanaugh Auto Group. Great Jonesboro business. Check out their entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back in 7 minutes with the remainder of the halftime show. It's 22-0 at half. Lakeside with a 3-score lead over the Raiders. We'll be back in 7 minutes with a continuation of the halftime show. Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis. So no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934 888-501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
We are at halftime here at Lakeside. So glad to have you joining us on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. We welcome you into the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. The score is Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. Let me remind you, you can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. And Mr. Sims, the first half definitely did not go the Raiders' way, but you had an opportunity to go into the locker room at half and have a talk with the guys. What's the mood in there?
Oh, you know, we're kind of down a little bit, but listen to Coach Clint Wilson. He challenged the guys, the seniors, to step up, and he'll give them his best and one play at a time, and then ask the juniors and sophomores to play for the seniors. You know, we don't want this to end, you know, especially not laying down like this. We gotta at least go out with a fight if we're going to go out.
We're down 22-0, but we get the ball.
Yes, sir.
We score, we're right back in the game.
Yes, sir. Right now we're playing into Lakeside's hands, man. They want you to bounce the ball, and they're a spill team, and we're bouncing it every time instead of hitting the gaps. Our line got to get a hat on a hat. I mean, we got to be physical. They're bullying us up front right now, which is it's just not right, and our guys need to answer the call right here. They have all year, and I think we will at this half.
So we're just about 30 seconds away from the kickoff of the third quarter, the second half kickoff. Some scores of note around the area. We'll start in the 6A. In the third quarter, Lake Hamilton leads Jonesboro 19-13. In Class 5A, Valley View leads Texarkana, Arkansas High 30-14. That's up in Jonesboro, not far from Nettleton. At Valley View High School in the third quarter, Wynn is getting beat by Little Rock Parkview. Little Rock Parkview 28, Wynn 3, third quarter. Here at Lakeside, it's 22-0. Lakeside with a lead over Nettleton. And Camden Fairview has a 26-10 lead over Harding Academy, the 2 seed out of the 5A East. Does that surprise you any, Coach?
No, sir, not at all. Fairview is a real tough team. Like I told you before, them Lakeside and Parkview could easily be number one in the South League.
Well, we are about to get the second half underway here at Lakeside. The score, if you're just now joining us, is Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. Their very talented kicker, Luke Viscardis, is on to kick to kick off here for the beginning of the third quarter. That young man is responsible for 4 points. Hey, while we're waiting on him to kick it off, got a big fight tonight. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who you got?
Hey, Father Time has caught up with Mike. Father Time is actually undefeated, rather, put it like that, you know. And
that's right.
I respect Mike and all he's done for the boxing, but Jake Paul is in a league of his own.
You know, I think that you're right, but I hope you're wrong. I sure hope that Mike Tyson gets a win for all of us old guys. Paul Sisk on the return for the Raiders. He shakes and bakes, gets some extra yardage. Good return by Paul out to about the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. The Cisco kid with the return. It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders.
Look about 26-yard line, Craig.
That is right. That is right. 26.
27.
27, actually. So
that's a good return by Paul there.
So 1st and 10 Raiders. They trail 22-0. Beginning of the third quarter. Maddox Hampton, Cam Austin in the backfield. It gives to Cam Austin, running up the chute. He's met at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain for Cam Austin. Maybe a short gain. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Two receivers spread wide to the left. That's Cam Bobo and Jordan Simmons. Hampton passes to Jordan Simmons. It's complete, but he is brought down in the backfield. It's going to be a short loss. Maybe he got forward motion to the line of scrimmage. In any event, it's going to be
at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be 3rd down and long. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
I think if we don't jump there to catch the ball and just run through it, we may cut it up before that big lineman gets to us there. But, hey, nonetheless, we're still right where we were.
They brought the cowbells out here at Lakeside. Somebody is right underneath the NEA Baptist broadcast position ringing those things. Mad Dog drops straight back to pass, looking downfield, throws far sideline. It is intended for Jordan Simmons. It's incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down and long for the Raiders. Good defense over there by number 12, Lyndon Ray. 4th down and 9. And the Raiders 3 and out on their first possession here in the third quarter. Coach Sims, that's not what we needed.
No, that was a big possession there, man. Talk about the last game, middle late. You know, we're still in that part where last 4 of the second quarter and first 4 of the third quarter. Got to win those, that part of the ball game to have a chance.
Play is whistled dead right as Clark
backing us up.
Right as Clark Phillips snapped it. Yeah, it's going to be
false start on us.
False start against the Raiders. So that'll bring us back 5 yards. Line of scrimmage will be the 23-yard line of the Raiders. Hampton, the Mad Dog, stands about the 13-yard line, 10 yards deep. Lakeside does have a deep guy.
Good punt.
Was a good punt, but they're going to try to run it back. That's Morgan. Isaac Black right there in his grill. He runs out of bounds. Good coverage there by Isaac. And that's a dangerous player, that number 84. We've called his name all night long, Drew Morgan. He's an outstanding receiver, just a good football player.
Yes, sir. Flag on the play. Let's hope it's not unsportsmanlike conduct.
The flag is about the 33-yard line.
Looks like an area where it could have been just some good extracurricular activity.
Could have been. Maybe a hold. We'll see what they say. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Raiders.
Yeah, they're getting in our craw and in our head a little bit, and we got to control that. Coach talked about that at halftime.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that will give Lakeside excellent field position. A team with this good of an offense, and they've got some incredible weapons. They do not need any help.
No, sir.
They certainly don't need a short field. And that's what they got here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the Raider 38-yard line. Wally Walcott, the quarterback. Grady Ullman, the running back. They give to Ullman. Ullman, left side. He's brought down after a gain of 6 by that guy, Damon Coleman. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Ullman's one of those cats. He's going to get his, you know. He's got to keep chopping away.
He's got 2 touchdowns tonight, which brings him up to 26 on the season. You think about that, 26 touchdowns in one season.
That's a great year for a running back.
That really is.
Says a lot about what this offensive line up front, too.
2nd down and 5 for Lakeside. They're going to pass. It's complete for the 1st down. Tackle made near sideline by Braylon Green. We do have a flag on the play.
Yeah, it looked like we got some unsportsmanlike on us there afterwards. We got a flag before that as well, so I'm not sure what that one was. I saw the unsportsmanlike on our end. We're losing our head.
Trying to watch the replay on the YouTube stream, and I did not see what the indication, did not see what the infraction was or who was guilty of it. But
unsportsmanlike, Jamarcus Johnson, number 60.
Okay. All righty.
Yes, sir.
We'll see what other indications come our way from the refereeing crew. Great night for high school football.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
53 degrees, clear, beautiful full moon, super moon, beaver moon. What my friend Alan Williams shared on his Facebook. I don't know what any of that means, but it's a beautiful moon. All right, the indication is it's against Lakeside.
Illegal receiver downfield.
Yeah, illegal receiver downfield.
They kicked out number 60.
Yeah, so we've had the penalties will offset, but we have had a Raider who's been disqualified from the game.
Yeah. I mean, his good call. I mean, what he did shouldn't have been done.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
You gotta keep your cool in situations like this.
No doubt. So after all the dust settles, it's going to be 2nd down for Lakeside. 2nd down and a long 5 from the Raider 33-yard line. If you're just now joining us, Lakeside, the score is Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. We're in the 3rd quarter, 9:47. The clock is ticking. Walcott, he's got a man, is complete inside the 20-yard line down to the 15. 1st down, Lakeside, pass complete to Ryan Ballard, and they got a fresh set of downs, the ball on the 15-yard line.
That was a good ball by,
well, sure
how you
was.
say that, Walcott?
Wally Walcott.
It's different.
It's a good name. Wally Walcott. If we had a
Sounds like a baseball player, though.
It does. It does. Wally Walcott. Good alliterated name. I like it. Shout out to Mr. and Miss Walcott for naming your child Wally. First down and 10 from the 15. Walcott's pass. He's hit immediately. It's complete, but Braylon Green, he stopped that play immediately. Drew Morgan caught the ball, but it's going to be a loss, a tackle for a loss of 2. Great play by Braylon Green. Well, they had it marked as a loss for 2, but now then it's actually no gain. So they got a favorable spot. Second down and 10. Gave him forward motion, I suppose. Second down and 10 for the Rams. Walcott hands to Oman. Oman right up the middle.
Good tackle.
Yeah, it's a positive gain, 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring up third down for the Rams. Be third down and 7. Walcott with a hard count, and we have an offsides penalty against the Raiders.
Yep, right over the ball, and we're jumping. Nothing easy, guys. Nothing free. They don't need it.
So
third and 3.
That'll bring up 3rd and 3 for Lakeside. They lead the Raiders 22-0 with 8:20 to play here in the third quarter.
Timeout.
And Nettleton takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. We're in the third quarter, 8:20 on the clock. The score is Lakeside 22, Nettleton 0. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Craig Miller, Rashad Sims, beautiful night in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Full moon directly overhead now, and it is just a gorgeous evening for some high school football. Good crowd from Nettleton, including the band and the cheerleaders supporting the Raiders. Unfortunately, the Lakeside Rams have a 22-0 lead over Nettleton with 8:20 remaining in the third quarter. And they have the ball. Third down and a long 3 from inside the Raider 10-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 8, trying to make this a 4-score game. Wally Walcott, the quarterback. Grady Oman in the backfield with him. They give to Oman. Oman tackled in the backfield. Heck of a play by Cohen Liggins. Great job by Cohen. Boy, he sniffed that out. No gain on the play. Fourth down. Good to see number 44, Cohen Liggins, on a couple of healthy ankles out there making plays like he's done for 3 years at Nettleton.
Yes, sir. Love to see him sticking his nose in there.
3-year starter, very savvy, always has had a nose for the football. He's had an injury-riddled senior season. We're glad to have him back. Hard count.
We didn't cross.
And the Raiders held their
water. We moved, but we didn't cross. We shouldn't be moving at all, but we didn't cross. Thank God for that.
Yes, 4th and 4. Offsides would result in the first down. They're going to pass. Corner of the end zone. It's complete. Touchdown, Lakeside. Good throw and a good pass by that guy again. That's number 84, Drew Morgan. That was a good play, Coach.
Great ball, great catch. Couldn't defend that any better than what we did right there. That was a good football play. Drew Morgan is that guy, looking like, for Lakeside. Walcott has his right-hand man there making a good play for him there in the corner of the end zone.
No doubt about it. They got a good kicker, too. That young man has been impressive tonight, not only kicking but also running in a 2-point conversion on a fake field goal just before the intermission. That time it's blocked. That time it is blocked. That's Nettleton's Philip Hamilton. He's a tall drink of water, and he just right through the A gap, and he blocked the field goal. So
got that point back from earlier when he got the 2 points.
Yeah, that'll teach him. So 7:31 remaining in the third quarter. The score is 28-0. Lakeside with a lead over the Raiders. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. 28-0 the score. Lakeside with the lead over the Raiders. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims here in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Maybe a little momentum shifter right there. Philip Hamilton blocked the PAT. See if we can't wrestle the momentum away from Lakeside. They've had the momentum for most of this game, undoubtedly. Paul Sis, the Cisco kid, on the return, and he is tackled forward across the 30-yard line and lands about the 33, maybe the 34, and that's where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting position for the Raiders on that right there.
Yeah, I like the way Paul Sis runs the ball. He's been a good kickoff return guy all year long. And when he's had the opportunity to run the ball from scrimmage, he's done a great job all year, too. Good young man, good attitude. Looking forward to next season seeing the Cisco kid go to work for the Raiders. Maddox Sampton from the shotgun, dropping straight back. Pass is complete to Stone Cold Cam Austin. Makes a move, breaks a tackle, gets a first down all the way to the 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 13. First down, Raiders. Coach, we haven't been able to say that too many times tonight.
We haven't. That's a good play by Cam Austin, catching the ball out of the backfield, getting what he can get, which ended up in the first down.
Good run after the catch.
Yes, sir.
3 receivers spread out wide to the right. Fred Atkins in motion. Mad Dog's going to run it himself. He sees a gap, finds a seam, still moving forward. Boy, he's battling close to the first down. It's going to be a gain of 9 for the Mad Dog after a good, tough run. 2nd down and 1, and these Raiders are not quitting.
No, sir. No, sir. No quitting our guys.
Nice job by the Mad Dog. He saw something there. You could see almost a light bulb go off over his head. He took off. Got 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 for the Raiders. This time he gives to Stone Cold Cam Austin. Cam Austin has the first down. The forward motion is forward progress is going to be down to about the 39-yard line. Move the chains. First down, Raiders. Now we're starting to see the Raider offensive line impose their will upon the defensive front of Lakeside. The result, some positive yardage. Mad Dog, Austin in the backfield. Mad Dog to pass. It's complete to Jordan Simmons. Jordan is brought down after a gain of about 5. He's down to the downfield. Unfortunately, that negated a pretty nice gain from Mad Dog to Jordan Simmons. Now it's 1st down and 15. 2 receivers spread out wide to the left, 1 to the right. The Mad Dog is going to run it himself. Running far edge, looking for the edge, and boy, he's hit hard. He might have gained a yard, and he paid for it, I promise you, as he was hammered by number 22, Joseph Newman.
It's the young man with the big hit on Cisco earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Ronnie Lott from that safety position. He's not afraid to come up and lay the lumber. 2nd down and 14 for the Raiders. Mad Dog dropping straight back. screen pass, incomplete.
Almost picked.
Almost picked, intended for Jordan Simmons. It's going to be 3rd down and 14 for the Raiders. Trying to set up a screen on the far side. Fortunate that that one didn't come back the other way.
We're in 4-down territory, especially at this point in the game.
Down 28-0. 5:19 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Hampton back to pass. Looking downfield, sets his feet, throws. It is incomplete. Incomplete. Intended, I believe that
A.D.
is
Blackburn.
Yep, that's A.D. Blackburn. First time we've called A.D.'s name tonight. And A.D. made a valiant effort, but he was outnumbered. He had 3 blue jerseys around him, unable to make the play. And it's 4th down and 14 for Nettleton. And as Coach Sims said, it is 4-down territory, especially when you're trailing 28-0 in a do-or-die game, state playoff game. Raiders going for it. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hampton dropping straight back, looking downfield.
Good protection.
Very good protection. It
First
is
down.
Complete.
First down.
Complete.
Good job.
For the first down.
Who was that, Fred or no?
That's Cam Bobo.
Cam Bobo, good job.
Yeah, Cam Bobo, who had a game-winning touchdown pass a catch against Blyville this year. It came up big right there. Athletic young man. And
way to sit down in that zone there.
Yep. Very good throw by the Mad Dog, Cam Bobo. With the reception, move the chains. We got it inside the 30-yard line of Lakeside. Mad Dog's going to pass again. This time it's knocked down.
Yep.
Deflected and knocked down. It'll be incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Big number 70 got his paws in there.
Good-sized young man there. His name is Parker Chun. Almost like Ed Too Tall Jones.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Ed Too Tall Jones?
Oh, yeah.
You may be too young to remember Ed Too Tall.
I know about him, though.
You know about him.
We're not going to get on the age.
My childhood, I loved Ed Too Tall Jones. They give to Cam Austin. Cam is stood up after a gain of maybe a yard or 2. Right. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
That Lakeside defense will hit you.
Yep.
Oh, my. They're tough and they're stout.
Ain't no doubt about it. They do not allow many points.
2 plays here. 2 plays here, I think, Craig, again.
Yeah, it's 3rd down and 9 for the Raiders.
Maybe we get it on 1 play right here.
Just over 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. The score is 28-0. Lakeside with a 4-touchdown lead over the Raiders. Cam Austin in motion out of the backfield. Hampton throwing downfield. He's got a man. It's complete.
It's like touchdown.
To Fred Austin. Touchdown Raiders. Fred Atkins, I should say. Fred Atkins, Mad Dog to Fred Atkins. A 29-yard touchdown strike, and the Raiders are on the board.
Has a good catch. Good protection. All around play right there by Fred Atkins. Mason Wan on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Oh, just through. Good job.
Yeah,
he pulled it. Yep.
Kick is good. Wan's kick is good. And with 4:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter, your score is now
28-7.
28-7. Lakeside with a 21-point lead. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Lynn Sane, and God bless our troops.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. 4:02 to play in the third quarter. The score is Lakeside 28, Nettleton 7. Mason Wan just kicked off deep, and a good return by Lakeside. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from about the 36-yard line.
Like we hit each other, ran into each other, trying to make the play.
Yeah, I got a couple of Raiders a little bit slow to get up, including Cam Phillips.
Illegal block on them.
And there's a flag on the plays. That'll be against the Rams, illegal block, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeside. And let's see where they wind up spotting the ball. They'll start this drive. Yeah, illegal chop block against Lakeside. It'll be
18-yard line, look like, correct.
Yep, 1st and 10 from the Lakeside 18. 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. Lakeside with a 21-point lead over the Raiders. Was 7-0 after the first quarter. They outscored us 15-0 in the second quarter, 22-0 at half. Nettleton has outscored them here in the third quarter. The ball carrier is Ullman. He is tackled by Cohen Liggins after a gain of 7.
7, yep.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd down and 3. Good downfield tackle by Cohen Liggins. This Grady Ullman, their running back, number 44, he is something special.
How many touchdowns on the year, Craig?
He's 26? 26 touchdowns on the year. They give to Ullman once again. He's running left side. He's got the first down. Into the secondary. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet across the 40. Makes a move.
He's not that fast. We're just not tackling him.
He is into the end zone.
He's not that fast. We're just not tackling him.
Touchdown, Ullman.
That's about a 70-yard. Oh, no.
73-yard
run by Ullman right there. We had a couple shots at him. We just didn't take the opportunity. That's 27 on the year for him, Craig.
27 touchdowns.
Man, that is a big year for him.
He's got over 2,000 yards now. He came into this game with 1,807, and I guarantee you he's got over 200 yards in this game.
With a 73-yarder, and I think he had a 60-some yarder earlier.
Yep, had a 70. He had 2 touchdown runs of over 70 yards.
Oh, my.
So he's a talent, no doubt about it. The kick is up and it's good, and the score is 35-7. Lakeside with a 28-point lead over the Raiders with 3:06 to play in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on the EAV NTV Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
35-7 the score. Lakeside with a 28-point lead over Nettleton here in the first round of the 5A state playoffs. Lakeside, the 2 seed out of the very tough 5A South Conference. Their only 2 losses of the season come to the top 2 teams in the state. They are a very good football team, and they have a 35-7 lead over the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Win or lose, it's been a great season for Nettleton. 7-3 season and 3 seed in the 5A East.
Now it's about Raider pride, Craig.
That's exactly right. Finish strong. Paul Sisk, he receives the ball at the 10-yard line, and he is tackled out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. About a 16-yard return for the Cisco kid. That's where Nettleton will take over 1st and 10. Nettleton's lone touchdown came on a 29-yard pass from the Mad Dog to right said Fred.
Beautiful ball,
Atkins.
beautiful catch, too.
Boy, it sure was. Mason Wan booted the PAT, and that made the score 28-7. Lakeside scored on a 73-yard run by their stud running back, and it's 35-7 the score. Pass complete to Fred Atkins, and Fred pays for that. He is hit hard.
Number 2 right there.
By number 2, that's Chris Ford. Boy, he came up and hammered right, said Fred. Short gain on the play. We're still going to call it 2nd down and 10. I think Chris Ford was mad at Fred for scoring that touchdown.
Could be right, Craig.
He hit Fred hard. Mad Dog rolling to the right. Is complete to Jordan Simmons. 1st down, Raiders. Move the chains. Boy, I tell you, those two, Mad Dog and Jordan, they have been in sync all season long. That's a beautiful high school play right there. Good throw, good catch. 1st down, Raiders. Hampton with Cam Austin in the backfield. Xavier Harrell out for the season with a broken hand. It gives to Stone Cold Cam Austin. Cam Austin running right up the middle. He's to the 41-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock is rolling. 2:05 on the clock as I'm speaking and rolling. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Hampton. Stone Cold Cam Austin in the backfield with him, standing on his right hip. Hampton's going to pass. Looking right sideline to Jordan Simmons, and it is complete for another 1st down. Little out pattern over there. And
got a flag on the play. Look like in the area of holding maybe against us.
Probably going to be coming back.
Oh, roughing the passer on them.
Roughing the passer on them. That's exactly right. So roughing the passer against Lakeside. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. That'll move the chains again. So the Raider offense, they scored their first touchdown of the game on the previous possession, and they are showing that they can move the ball against this very tough and tenacious Lakeside Ram defense.
Let's not forget stingy. They are stingy.
Boy, ain't no doubt about that. They do not allow many points. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 35-yard line of the Rams. Play is whistle dead.
Timeout.
Lakeside taking a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:43 to play in the 3rd quarter. Your score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Back in 30, Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
1:43 to play in the 3rd quarter. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Nettleton driving right now. They have it 1st and 10 on the Lakeside 35-yard line. This Raider offense has awakened in the 2nd half. They've proven to themselves they can score against Lakeside. They give to Stone Cold.
No, it's number 21.
That's actually 21. That may be
I
Harrell.
think that's Baby Harrell.
Yeah, how about that? Xavier Harrell's brother. That's Amari Harrell. 9th grader that they moved up. Had a tremendous junior high season. Boy, they say the future is bright for this young man.
Yes, sir.
He gains 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So good to see Harrell get his feet wet out there. Now Stone Cold Cam Austin is back. 2nd down and 7. Clock is rolling at 1:10 in the 3rd quarter. Raiders down by 28. Mad Dog going deep. Pretty ball incomplete. He was intended for Jordan Simmons. Boy, that was a nice tight spiral.
Yes, it was. Nobody in the position. Nobody could get it but Jordan.
That's
him,
right.
Not him, nobody else.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. Just Jordan unable to bring it in, and it will be 3rd down and 7 for the Raiders. We're definitely in 4-down territory right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got 2 downs to make 7 yards. 2 receiver spread to the left, 2 to the right. Cam Austin in the backfield with the All-State quarterback, Maddox Hampton. Maddox dropping straight back, looking downfield under duress. Complete to Fred Atkins. It's a first down. First down for the Raiders. A great throw and a great catch by Fred Atkins. Move the chains. Raiders are not quitting.
No, sir. Good sign right there. Maybe get a score here before the quarter ends.
Couple of big plays by Fred Atkins tonight. He scored Nettleton's lone touchdown. About a 30-yard strike from the Mad Dog. And, boy, that was a big third down conversion right there. The Mad Dog gives – there's that man again, Harrell, Amare Harrell. Harrell with some tough running right up the chute.
Yes, sir.
He gained 5 or 6 yards right there, the freshman. And it's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Raiders.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to his future in high school football. Getting a glimpse of it tonight.
Yep. Love to see it. 2nd down and 4. Harrell's still out there, 9th grader. They give it to him again. This time he's hit immediately, but he still gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gains a yard. It's going to be 3rd down for the Raiders, 3rd down and a long 3. And I believe we may be content to let the clock roll down to the end of the 3rd quarter, heading to the 4th quarter with the score. Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. When we come back, 4th quarter action back in 30 seconds. Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
It's the 4th quarter. The TMC has 4 fingers in the air. And I'm not doing it sideways like Ric Flair and 4 Horsemen. Woo! Here on Randy Savage's birthday, I got 4 fingers up in the air because it's the 4th quarter. The Raiders a good 4th quarter team. Let me tell you something. The Nettleton Raiders, they do not quit. They're down 35-7. This juggernaut of a Lakeside Rams football team. The only 2 teams that's beat Lakeside all year long are the top 2 teams in the state, Little Rock Parkview and Joe T. Robinson. They beat Lake Hamilton this year. That's the team that's beating Jonesboro right now in the 6A state playoffs. So this is a very good football team that we're playing. The Raiders not laying down. They're down 35-7, but there's no quit in these boys from Nettleton.
3rd down and look like 3 to go.
3rd and 3. The ball at the 8-yard line of the Rams. Maddox Hampton and Cam Austin in the backfield. Maddox pulls it back. He's going to run it himself, and he's short of the first down.
Maybe he lost 2 yards, look like, Greg.
Yeah, good defense there by the Rams, and it's going to be 4th down for the Raiders. Yeah, loss of a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Nettleton keeps their offense out there. Of course, 3 points wouldn't do us much good at this point in the game. We need 7. So big play, 4th down and 6. Hampton, Austin in the backfield. The Mad Dog is going to throw under pressure. Screen pass. It is intended for Austin, but it's incomplete. He nearly made a play. It was kind of knocked around a little bit there in the air. Turnover on downs. Lakeside takes over. 1st and 10 from inside their own 10-yard line. 11:23 to play in the game. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. The winner will advance to play Joe T. Robinson next week, or at least presumably Joe T. Robinson with a 21-7 lead over Valonia. That's the last report that we got there. Lake Hamilton played a heck of a game against Joe T. Robinson earlier in the season. Got beat by 5 points against them. They're going to pass on 1st down. They got a man. It's incomplete. Good defense downfield by Kylan Hendricks. Kylan knocked the ball away. That could have been 6, but Kylan Hendricks is there to knock the ball away. Good job by number 12 for the Raiders. 2nd down and 10. 11:18 to play in the game. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. First and 10 from just inside their own 10. Lakeside, they were trying to take a shot right there.
Yeah, trying to open up the playbook.
Now then they give to a new running back, number 4. Boy, he runs the ball well. He's hit hard downfield, but I think he's got the first down. They moved the chains.
Britton Diaz is his name.
Yeah, Diaz on the carry. Gained about 12. Keyshawn Washington made the stop for the Raiders. Keyshawn's had a nice season for the Raiders. Junior defensive lineman, defensive end. Does a great job. Made a good downfield stop there. Unfortunately, he'd already gained about 12 yards. First and 10 for Lakeside from their own 22. They give it to number 4 again. 44 out of the game. And he has got a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Good defense right there. Not a lot of space for him to run right there.
Britton Diaz, the ball carrier. Old man out of the game. I don't know if they're just resting him, not taking any chances on him getting hurt, or if he might be a little banged up. I did not see him get injured, and we sure hope for Lakeside's sake and for Oldman's sake that everything is all right.
I just, if I had to guess, I'd guess his job is done for the night.
Yep. They're giving the young guy a chance to get some playing time. And Diaz, actually, I call him the young guy. He's a senior. So, but he's the backup. They're giving him a chance. He gets a gain of 3 or 4 on that one. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Rams. They lead the Raiders 35-7. The clock is ticking at 9:39. A very good season for the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Another winning season, another season where they wind up in the playoffs. 3rd down and 6 for Lakeside. Walcott back to pass, complete on the far flats. They got the first down. Good run after the catch over there by number 16, Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard. 18, Ryan Ballard.
18, Ryan Ballard, that's right.
They got a slew of receivers here,
Boy,
Craig.
they sure do. They got a lot of talent.
We've called many different names tonight.
Yep. We have a
somebody down?
Somebody down, evidently.
You want to help us on that one, Craig? I can't see from this.
Yeah, somebody's down on the sideline over there. We got an injured player on the Nettleton sideline. It looks like a Nettleton Raider who's down on the far sideline. So he's over on the sideline, but they're stopping play anyway. So we'll just keep it right here because I have a feeling that we'll return to action very soon, and we will. Not sure who was shaken up over there, but they seem to be up, and everything seems to be copacetic. So the Rams will continue the drive. 1st and 10 from their own 38. 9:14 to play in the game. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Lakeside led 7-0 at the end of the first quarter, 22-0 at the end of the second quarter, 35-7 at the end of the third quarter. That's the score right now. Walcott from the shotgun gives to Diaz, backup running back. He stood up by that guy, Damon Coleman, the 40-yard line, and Cohen Liggins also in on the stop. It's going to be a gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Second down and 7 actually for Lakeside from just inside their own 41-yard line. Clock is ticking, 8:50 in Lakeside. They're in the huddle. You don't see the huddle very often in high school sports anymore, but
no, you don't.
They stay there and they are milking this clock. Little pitch to Diaz and a good tackle by that guy, Damon Coleman, the Doberman. Brings him down, then helps him up. Like to see that. That's Raider pride right there by Damon Coleman. No gain on the play, maybe a short loss, tackle for loss.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, and Damon, you could tell by the way that after he made the tackle, he immediately reached down to help the young man up. I think he realized that he had hurt himself. He probably heard him holler out in pain. It looks like he's holding his right knee, so we sure hope that young man is all right.
Yes, sir.
First person out there to check on him is Grady Oman, their outstanding first-string running back. The second-string running back has been toting the mail for Lakeside most of this drive, Britton Diaz, and that's the injured Ram down there on the field. So the official's timeout for the injury comes at 8:21 to play here in the third quarter. If you're just now joining us, the score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Lakeside has not trailed in this game. They have led the whole way, and they lead by 28 with 8:21 to play. Looking at some scores across the state, and just up the road in Lake Hamilton leads Jonesboro 33-20 in the third quarter. You hear the folks clapping. Diaz is up, and he's being helped off the field. Not walking in his own power. Well, he may be, but he's really favoring his right leg. Other scores of note, Valley View leads Arkansas High, but it's tightening up 30-22 in the third quarter. Little Rock Parkview blowing out Wynn 42-3, and the 2 seed from our conference, Harding Academy, Camden Fairview leads them 34-10 in the third quarter.
Oman's back in the game, Mr. Miller.
Oman is back in the game, and that's bad news for the Raiders because that is an outstanding running back. 3rd down and 7 for Lakeside. It's a pass. It's a screen. It's incomplete. Good pressure there by Phillip Hamilton. He was right in the face of Wally Walcott. 4th down and 8. And Lakeside, I believe they've only punted once, maybe twice this entire game. But I would assume that they would punt right here. 4th down and 8, the ball on their own 40. Coach Hampton also is assuming the same thing. He's sending Isaac Black out to field the punt. 8:03 to play in the game. The score is 35-7, and it looks like they may be going for it, but the old hard count, Nettleton holds their water, and now they go back into a punt formation. Kicks with his left foot down to the 30-yard line of the Raiders, goes out of bounds right about the 30. That's where they're going to spot it. Nettleton will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30. 8:03 to play in the game. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7.
Probably get a good dose of Baby Harrell right here. Get him some reps.
Would be valuable experience for sure. You know, you got to figure a freshman coming in, playing on the varsity level, number 1, that's tough. But in the state playoffs against maybe the 3rd best team in the state, the Lakeside Rams, that's valuable experience for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him pop one.
They give to Harrell. Harrell running right up the middle. Boy, he don't seem like he's afraid. He runs the ball hard. Across the 35-yard line, it's going to be a gain of maybe 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. And that young man's name is Amari Harrell. Raider fans, you will recognize that last name. His older brother, Xavier Harrell, is our 1,000-yard, 1,200-yard running back. Unfortunately, he had his hand broken in the game against Wynn last week, and he's out for the season. That's his younger brother, Amari Harrell. He's a 9th grader. They moved him up to help spell his older brother. Boy, if you're afraid that the future of Raider football may not be bright, you're wrong. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Raiders. Maddox Sampson trying to give it to Harrell, and a little fumble on the exchange.
Cam Austin.
That was Cam Austin back. So that's right. Thank you, Coach. And that's going to be a big loss. It'll be 3rd down and 13, it looks like, for the Raiders. But the future of Raider football definitely bright.
Yes, sir.
And a good season this year. With the Raiders will finish 7-4 on the season. And that's a good mark. Hampton under pressure, throws deep, incomplete, intended for Jordan Simmons, and it'll be 4th down and 13 for the Raiders. And Coach, do you punt right here, or do you go for it? And you don't want to give them a short field,
No,
that's
you
for
don't.
sure.
You
4th
don't,
and 13.
But you're kind of in a position where you really can't come back at this point. So I might punt here just to play defense.
The Raiders call a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with them. 6:44 to play in the game. The score is Lakeside 35, Nettleton 7. Back in 30 seconds, Raider football on the NTV EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fourth quarter action at Lakeside. The Rams lead the Raiders 35-7, 6:44 to play in the game, and the Raiders electing to punt on 4th and long, deep in their own territory. I definitely understand that move. Mad Dog punts the ball away. What a career that young man has had. He has written his name all over the record books for the Raiders. Ball's going to be down about the 28-yard line by Isaac Black, another young man who's had a great career at Nettleton, a couple of 3-year starters. I can remember the day that Coach Hampton was introduced as the new head football coach at Nettleton about 12, maybe 13 years ago. He and his lovely wife, Summer, they brought a little boy with them, about a 6-year-old boy, I guess. They called him the Mad Dog,
Yeah.
Maddox Hampton, little blonde hair, blue-eyed, just cute as he could be, real friendly little guy, full of life, full of personality. Everybody immediately fell in love with the Mad Dog. Back then, we had no idea that he would one day be the all-time passing yardage leader at Nettleton, the all-time passing touchdown leader at Nettleton. But the Hamptons have been a blessing to the Nettleton Raiders, to the Nettleton school system, and one of the ways that they provided one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever don the black and gold, Maddox Hampton. The Rams back to work, however. They lead the Raiders 35-7, and they got a first down as a new running back out there. That's Peter Oman, a sophomore.
Younger brother, I'm assuming?
He's got to be the younger brother of the man, Grady Oman. He had a big gain right there, first down, gain of maybe 15 yards, I guess, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 44-yard line. Less than 6:30 to play. I guess he ran out of bounds. That's the reason the clock is stopped. 6:29. Rams up 28. Wally Walcott, the quarterback, gives it to Oman. Oman bounces out left side, and he is hit by Kylan Hendricks, knocked out of bounds, but he gains about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. They stop the clock at 6:22, and somebody needs to tell these Rams running backs you don't need to run out of bounds whenever you're trying to run the clock out.
Exactly.
They keep on finding the sideline.
Lakeside has a great problem to have, though, having a younger Oman coming behind bigger brother.
I'd say so, like the Raiders do with the Harrell brothers.
Yes, sir.
2nd down and 7. He's going to pass. Under pressure. Ahmad Hurston nearly wrapped him up. Now he's going to run, and once again he gets out of bounds. Gains about a yard. We're going to be here in Hot Springs all night long, folks. They keep on doing this.
Yes, sir.
He took about 8 seconds off the clock on that play. 6:14 to play. If you've listened to the old TMC call mini football games, you know a couple of things. You know I'm always rooting for the Statue of Liberty to be played. You know that. And number 2, you know I'm ready to go to bed around 9 o'clock. It's my bedtime.
You got to drive on your hand tonight,
I got
Craig.
about 3.5-hour drive home, so the game is it's decided. Lakeside will win the game in advance. They're winning 35-7. Let's not prolong it. Wheel route. Pass complete to that guy, number 84. Holy cow, that's a good run. That's a good receiver there, Drew Morgan. He's had a big game, couple of touchdown passes, and he has the first down. And he does not go out of bounds.
No, sir. Clock keeps moving.
Love it. So when they snap the ball, it'll be under 6 minutes to play in the game. The Rams 35, the Raiders 7. Lakeside will advance to the second round of the playoffs. They will take on Joe T. Robinson next week. The Raiders will advance to the off season.
Yep.
And they will have no reason to hang their heads. A great season of Raider football. Very proud of these young men. I've just had a blast being around them.
Yes, sir. I tell you what I like over there looking at the sideline. Our coaches are still coaching down 35-7. That's big.
Every Wednesday I go out to the practice and I interview Coach Hampton for the pregame interview. The guys always friendly, it's just a good group of guys. And the Raider Nation, we will not advance tonight. We will not win this game, but you should be proud of your football team for the way that they have competed tonight against a very good Lakeside team.
Yes, sir, Craig. And I think we should shout out the people that made the trip.
Yep, no doubt. It's not an easy trip. 3.5 hours, and for a working man, that's a pretty tough deal after a week of work. And so, good crowd for the Raider faithful. Shout out to the cheerleaders who made the trip, also the Raider band who've come out to support the football team. Man, what a blessing they are to our school.
Yes, sir.
Peggy Jeffries and the Raider band, we appreciate them greatly. 1st and 10 Lakeside from the Raider 42-yard line. Wally Walcott, empty backfield. He's back to pass. He's throwing deep. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeside, number 18. That's a 42-yard touchdown pass.
Walcott took a big shot there on that play, but he stood in there and took the shot, made a big throw. Lakeside may consider taking him out so they don't get him hurt for the next round. Good catch by number 18 as well.
41-7 the score. And if this PAT is good, then it will be a 35-point lead, which will activate the turbo clock. Then we'll be just 5.5 minutes away from packing up and heading home. Snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good with 5:32 remaining in the game. Your score is now Lakeside 42, Nettleton 7. Back in 30 seconds to Raider football. More Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Final game of the season for the Raiders. First round of the playoffs. The score is 42-7. Lakeside with the lead. And, boy, this team, I think they surprised you with how good of a team this is, Coach
Yes,
Sims.
sir. Yes, sir, they did. Raider Nation, I did not expect this. But they came out and they've hit us over and over and over. And that offense and that running back, I've heard about him, but just hadn't seen him in person. He's awesome. Defensively, I thought maybe because their conference, they may give up more points than what they did, but they don't. Good return, but look like Cam Bobo on the return right there.
Yeah, Cam Bobo on the return for the Raiders. He gets it out to about the 34-yard line, 35-yard line. That's where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. When you look at the scores from Lakeside offensively, they put up just some incredible numbers. They beat Hot Springs 42-0, DeQueen 63-6, Hope 63-6, Texarkana 42-7. I mean, this is a very good football team, Raider Nation, and our guys have given them all they want. Mad Dog pass intended for Fred Adkins. They've connected on a touchdown pass earlier tonight. This one is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The incomplete pass does not stop the clock because the sportsmanship rule is in effect. Turbo clock is rolling. It's at 3:24, and it'll roll all the way down to 0. Will not be stopped unless somebody calls a timeout. Hampton, back to pass. Intended for Simmons, incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. And I think Jordan might have heard some footsteps on that one.
I mean, if he'd have caught that, I think he would have house called it, though.
Good pass, and really we're seeing the end of a historic career here for Maddox Hampton.
Yes, sir.
And I know, you know how it is, Coach. The last game of the season, there's a lot of tears in the locker room. There's a lot of tears on the bus ride back. As Maddox drops back to pass, looking deep, throwing deep.
Too much.
To Jordan Simmons, but it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 10. And the Raiders will surely go for it at this point with the turbo clock rolling. Give Maddox one more play from scrimmage, at least one more play. Clock is at 2:18, and it will not stop unless somebody calls a timeout. I cannot foresee that happening in a 42-7 game. The Raiders trailing by 35. Maddox Hampton in what may be the final snap of his historic career. He's from the shotgun. He's got Cam Austin in the backfield with him. Hampton back to pass. It is incomplete. Incomplete at the almost intercepted, but incomplete. And that will be the last play of a historic career by Maddox Hampton. He trots off of the field. And number 9, hold your head high. Your name is in the record book. An outstanding career by Maddox Hampton. And this whole class of 2025.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a special group this has been.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you, Craig, I told you once, I tell you again, being able to see this class through has been one of my biggest goals, you know, starting with them in 7th grade. You know, so some feels are there tonight just knowing that it's coming to an end. I did not want to see this come to an end.
Yeah, it's a special group for sure. And these seniors, great players and great young men in the hallways in the classroom. I've taught so many of them in the NTV classroom as Lakeside takes over on downs to go into the victory formation. But Fred Adkins and Isaac Black, Jawan Collins, Braylon Green, Cornelius Hall, Maddox Hampton, Cam Austin, Adrian Blackburn, A.D. Blackburn, Mason Wan, Aiden Craig. As we go on down the list, just contributor after contributor. Keon Stallings, Danny Gary,
Clark Phillips,
Jamarcus Johnson. That's right, Clark Phillips. Yes, sir. Cayman Gates, Quinn Adair, Jerry Hudgens. Just a special group of seniors. Every single one of them. Going to miss them greatly. They have led Nettleton Raider football very well this season.
Yes, sir.
And that'll be the last play from scrimmage, and the clock will wind down to 0. The Raiders will go down in defeat, but they will not hang their heads as they play a tough game against a very good Lakeside Rams team. The Raiders finished the season in the first round of the playoffs with a record of 7-4. We want to say congratulations to the Lakeside Rams on the win, and good luck to them as they advance to play Joe T. Robinson in what should be a tremendous game next week in the second round of the playoffs. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the postgame show for you, brought to you by America's Navy. Hey, if you're out there listening, maybe you're a Nettleton student even, wondering what you're going to do next year. Maybe you don't think college is for you. You don't know what you want to do. Consider the Navy. Consider military service. You'll be a part of a worldwide force for good. You'll be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap this season up with the postgame show brought to you by America's Navy. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. Back in 3.
First Security is about more than great banking. We provide the expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. And the best part? You get it all with local support and friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because better service makes a difference. And we think you deserve it. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month and online at centralcts.com.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
The Raiders season comes to an end tonight as they lose to Lakeside 42-7. Want to welcome you in to the America's Navy postgame show, brought to you by America's Navy. Be a part of a force that never quits, a worldwide force for good. I'm talking about the United States Navy. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Craig Miller and Rashad Sims welcoming you into the America's Navy postgame show. The Raiders come up short tonight against Lakeside and their season ends, but it's been a very good season, Mr. Sims,
yes, sir,
as they finish the season 7-4, winning season, and a lot to look forward to next year.
Yes, sir. Big season this year. I mean, exceeded expectations. I think a lot of people, because like you said, starting out the beginning of the year, 2 different teams from playing against Truman to win, 2 totally different teams.
No doubt about it. A good season for the Raiders. It ends tonight at Lakeside as they defeat the Raiders 42-7. They outscored us 7-0 in the first quarter, 15-0 in the second quarter. We went into the halftime trailing 22-0. They outscored us 13-7 in the third quarter and 7-0 in the fourth quarter. Nettleton's lone score came in the third quarter, a 29-yard touchdown pass from the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, to right said Fred Atkins, and that made the score at the time 28-7. But just Lakeside just too tough. We knew coming in, the only 2 games they lost all year is to the 2 best teams in the state, 2 top-ranked teams in the state anyway in 5A. They beat some really good 6A teams, including Lake Hamilton, who's handling Jonesboro tonight. Hey, this is a tough team. The Raiders fought hard at the end of the first quarter. It was just 7. It really, midway through the second quarter, it was a 7-0 game. And so the Raiders fought hard, but just too much. The Rams are just too much for them tonight. The Rams will advance to play Joe T. Robinson next week, and the Raiders will begin the off season. It's been a great season. We got to name one more JOSM player of the game. Mr. Sims, I think this is perfect. For the first time this year, The JOSM player of the game is Right Said Fred
Great
Atkins. He made some big catches tonight, including the only touchdown for the Raiders, a 29-yard strike. Fred's been a great player for him. He's not done. He's done playing football, and I know it's a sad night for all of the guys, including Fred. But, hey, it's time to don the basketball jersey, put the shorts on. Right Said Fred's going to be representing Nettleton on the basketball court.
Yes, sir.
We got a good basketball team this year.
Yes, sir. Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. So, Raider Nation, we're not done bringing games to you. We're going to bring the home. We're going to stream the home basketball games, and every basketball game will be on the radio, and you got a couple of teams that you can really be proud of. You should be proud of this football team as well. Fred Atkins, the JOSM player of the game. JOSM, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. You can be proud of Fred. You can be proud of all these Nettleton Raiders. Coach Hampton and the crew. I'm very proud, I promise you that, to be a teacher, to teach these young men, to say that they represent my beloved school. Great season, but it comes to an end tonight at Lakeside. Coach Sims, any final words from you?
No, sir. Like you said, just being proud of just the overall atmosphere and the culture, and just these guys represented well tonight and this entire season.
No doubt about it. They made me proud, and I know that there's a lot of tears flowing in the locker room, especially for the seniors. That last football game, it's tough. It is tough. So keep these boys in your prayers because they really are going through a tough time right now. That last game of the season in football, they put so much blood, sweat, and tears into this. It's tough when it's over with. But the class of 25, thank you guys for the way that you represented our school. Thank you for a great season. It's been a blast calling it. So for Mr. Sims and all of us here at NTV, for Gavin Grubbs back in the EAB studio, for our outstanding director, the rizziest man in all of the state of Arkansas, Lee Rizzy Roach, for the camera operators up high, we had Matthew Perrier, we had Sam McIntyre, for the NTV crew mama, Lindsay Miller, who kept us all together and made sure her husband behaved. And for my tag team partner, Nettleton High School Executive Principal Rashad Sims, thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast tonight, joining in. And no matter what, win or lose, Raider pride is always justified. Raider pride forever.